as a Muslim.
Forget about that. I did not talk about that. That is not our issue. That is not our
I'm
issue.
telling you. We're starting at the beginning. We're starting at the beginning.
Look at it again.
We're starting at the beginning here.
Look at it again. Anyway,
Who do you
I
follow?
have to leave you. I'm sorry. I cannot continue again. I have to leave you. And I'm sorry. I cannot continue again. I have to leave because
No,
I'm
but
driving.
thank you very
Please.
much, man. Yeah, no
Where
problem.
I am
Thank
is
you very
very
much, my
dangerous.
friend.
I know.
Thank you
I
very
know
much.
you will
Yeah, be
again
safe.
say you. I know you will again say that he is right. He's running from. I know you understand. You say it again.
No, I won't say that you are running.
You will say
I'll just say that we
because
must
I have
forget what
already
the Prophet
attacked you
said.
on the first one. Because I have already thank God I quickly told you that I was driving and I'm
do
on.
you see?
I'm
Now, do you see what you're doing?
It's
You see
okay.
what you're doing?
Anyway, thank you for the opportunity to understand. So maybe we'll talk later again. Thank you very much.
All right, great.
Okay,
Awesome,
bye.
awesome, buddy. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
All right.
Arthur, you still here? I'm just gonna grab something to eat quickly. All right. That is it, man. It's what we do.
Yeah,
Doing it like this.
please just leave. Just forget about what the.
Don't forget what the Prophet said. Please. All right. Let's get some Muhammadan. Let's get some Muhammadan. Sean just. Oh, shut up. Okay. Let's get to some Muhammadan. Let's go to D. D looks like the next one. Here we go.
Hello, what's up? Go eat now, King. I'll be on standby in case Arthur drops.
All right, cool. I'll go eat now. Thank you.
King. George, allemaal is gemute. D, how you doing?
Shalom, Jail Arthur. Shalom.
Good.
Lekker man,
Good,
Sean.
good.
God bless you. Mr. D, thank you for joining, man. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Nice. Are you a
Yeah,
Muslim?
show me. Yeah, I am.
Why?
Because Islam is the truth.
What about it is true?
Islam is the truth.
What about it is true?
What did you said?
What about Islam is true?
I don't understand your English. Have a good day.
Okay. Rapper, my friend, God bless you. Happy New Year. My goodness, it's good to see you. Sure, but Edmund didn't understand my English, so.
What did you say?
The fact that he's a non-English first home language speaker, it's amazing as well.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
Blizzard, how are you doing? Hello? And he disconnected. Okay, do the Muslims want to speak to me or not? I'm confused. It does sound like that. Did you catch that guy? Thank you, dude. I'm not sure the Muslims want to speak to us anymore.
The one that said, don't worry what the Prophet said. Don't worry what the Prophet said. That one. Did you catch that one? Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Arthur. Don't you dare. Listen to what the Prophet said.
Oh, yes, Ahmed. Good morning, Ahmed.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank yourself.
Nice, man. How have you been? How has the new year been treating you?
All good, all good, all good. Yourself?
I can't complain, my guy. God is good to me even though I don't deserve it.
God is good to everyone.
Nice, man. Tell
How
me.
about Sean and King? You guys are good?
All good, brother Ahmed. All good, man.
That's good.
Thank you
Good.
very
Nice
much.
to meet you guys.
So, Ahmed, the topic we are speaking about today is the
Yeah,
fact that Muslims have been claiming for centuries that
yeah,
there's only one Quran, word
yeah,
for word, recitation for recitation, the same.
yeah.
So, you agree with that?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, then let's talk about it. Are all the recitations of the Quran the same?
Pardon.
Are all the recitations of the Quran the same?
Recitation or the Quran?
Is the Quran not a recitation?
Like you mean reciting Quran in different accent?
I'm not sure what is so difficult about my question. What is the Quran?
Hello.
Is it my internet?
No, I don't think
Ahmed.
it's your internet.
Okay. Ahmed, can you hear me? Ahmed, can you hear me? Okay. Oh yeah, and the guy King, that guy also said the Quran is not a recitation.
Yes. And the one before, they didn't want to admit that it is a recitation.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Now I can hear you.
Okay. What is the Quran?
What is the Quran?
That's the question.
Okay. So you know about the Quran, yeah?
Yeah.
So what is it according to you?
My goodness. Ahmed, what is the Quran?
Holy book from Allah Ta'ala.
Okay, I'm gonna stick to that definition. The Quran is a holy book from Allah, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. Are there any differences between these holy books of Allah?
No.
Thank you. If we find differences between the books, is it logical to say that therefore there is more than one book?
You mean about the Torah, Zabur, Injil, and the Quran?
No. I'm only speaking about the Quran. Are there differences between the many books of the Quran?
Many books? This is just one book. What do you mean many books?
Okay.
Yeah.
In the northern area of South of Africa, they
Yeah.
use the Hafs recitation of the Quran. That's the book that they use.
Yeah, that's
In
how they pronounce it.
okay. In
It's
other
their
parts
method of pronunciation.
in other parts of the world, they use Duri, the Duri recitation of the Quran. Are these two recitations the same in pronunciation?
The pronunciation depends something like different. Like if we are like, for example, we are living in UK. I'm living in UK. So my way of speaking English is very different than the native British.
Good.
Do you agree with me?
I agree with you.
Yeah. So the main thing is about the specific terms used in the Quran. It's not about the what you can say pronunciation. Pronunciation may be different.
Thank you.
Everyone has its own way of pronunciation.
Okay, nice. So,
Yeah.
what makes the Quran? Okay, you can't say there's more than one Quran just because people pronounce words differently. That's what you're saying, right?
No, that's in the Quran. Quran says itself.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like if you wanna
Okay,
see,
hold on.
it's like
I agree with you. I agree with you. Now,
15.
here's my second point. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
If
just giving you the reference from Quran.
you don't have to explain something that I agree with.
No, like if I'm telling something, so I need to give you the reference. Yeah.
If I agree with you, you don't have to explain further because I
Just
agree
for
with
your
you.
information.
It's okay. When
Yeah.
we
So it's
disagree,
Surah 15, ayah number 9. It says, "Inna nahnu nazzalna zikra wa inna lahu lahafizun."
okay,
Yeah. So Allah Ta'ala speak about the Quran, that Quran is revealed from the Allah Ta'ala, and He is going to protect Quran Majid.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. If two books have different words, does that mean they are two different books?
Two books have different words.
That's the question.
Sorry, I didn't got you. Like,
Let's imagine I take the Quran today. I
yeah,
make a copy of the Quran
yeah,
and I change some of the words between this
okay,
one and the other one. Do
okay.
I still have one Quran or do I now have two Qurans?
So, like, if we look at the standard Quran, which is used all over the world, so there's like just one Quran. If you are going to corrupt it, that doesn't mean, because Quran is preserved perfectly through remembrance. It's like almost remembered by majority of the Muslims.
I'm not
So,
sure.
like, if you ask me, do
Hold
you
on.
know the
Ahmed, I'm not sure
yeah?
what question you're answering, but you're not
So, like,
answering the question that
yeah,
I
I'm
asked.
answering your question. Like, you
What
are
is my
talking about the you
what is
mean
my
Nauzu
question?
Billah, there is something different in Quran.
What is my question?
Your question is if there is difference in words in two books.
Does
That's your
that
question,
equal
yeah?
two books? Yes or no, and then explain.
I'm explaining to you, yeah.
Give me
So
a yes or a no first, and then you can explain.
now this is not yes and no questions.
If
You need
if
to have
if I
some
make a
explanation.
copy, if
Yeah,
I make
you
a
need to.
copy, you
Is it a
can't.
quiz?
Ahmed, please
Is this a
listen.
quiz or you want an explanation?
I'm not gonna, what's the word I'm using, or what's the word I should use? I won't reject you wanting to give an explanation. I
Yeah.
won't reject it. I want an answer and then you can explain. I will not accept you explaining to me something without answering it.
No. Like, everyone has its own way of explanation. So if you want me to answer the way you like to answer, so then that's not going to. I'm not going to do that because
Okay,
I'm having my own view and I
thank you so
can
much for
explain it.
coming up.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for coming up, man.
you're
God
most
bless.
welcome.
Have a
You're
lovely
most
day.
welcome. Bye.
Mr. Anderson. Tja, what a name. Yep, you did tell me. Clint, you did tell me. You wanted to take over. What is 1 plus 1? The thing is, all people count differently, right? What we have to understand is, even though there are multiple ways of sir, what is 1 plus 1? No, I'm not going to answer the way you want me to answer. Okay, buddy. If you say, if I if I ask you, if two books have different words, does that mean these two books are two separate books? Yes or no? No, because that's fine. Yes, because that's fine. But don't start the sentence with because. Don't start the sentence. 1 plus 1. Cats walk on tires and yada. No, man. Yes. Muslims have no problem with math when we use it for the Trinity. But they have a problem with math when we use it for the Quran. You can't count this way. Tell a Muslim 7 equals 1. Is that fine? Yes. Yes. 3 equals 1. Is that fine? No, 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 no. Wait. Let me tell you something. Here's the point I'm trying to make. Muslims have been lying to us. Muslims have been lying to us. They've been telling us there's only one Quran. They've been telling us it's been unchanged. They said it's the same word for word, recitation for recitation. In fact, let me play a Muslim for you saying it. Give me 1 second, I'll show it to you. Listen to what this Muslim says. Give me 1 second, guys. Watch this.
It's been preserved, the Quran. To this day, I mean, word for word, it's been preserved. Alhamdulillah, for 1400 years. Today, it doesn't matter which part of the world you go to. You go to North America, you go to Australia, you go to Europe. So it doesn't matter which part of the world you go to. You will ask them to recite and they'll recite exactly the same.
Did you hear that? It doesn't matter which part of the world you go to. You ask any two Muslims to recite the Quran and they'll recite it exactly the same. That's the lie that Muslims tell each other and that they tell us. The Quran is a fundamental part of what makes Islam Islam. Muslims won't say it, but I will say that without the Quran, there's no Islam. The Quran is a fundamental part of what makes Islam Islam. If they lie about the Quran, why would we believe them about anything else? If they lie about the most important document that they have, why should we believe them when they talk about our documents? If they lie about what the Quran is, it's a recitation, it's not a recitation. If they lie about how the Quran exists, it is 1 but it's 7. Why would we believe them when they talk about anything else? Why would you believe me when I speak about the Bible if I lie about Jesus? It makes no sense. Why should I believe you when you read the Quran? When you read the Bible, when you lie about your Quran? What's worse is they don't only lie to Christians, they lie to their Muslims as well. The Da'i, the Imam, the Sheikh, They've all been lying, saying that there's only one Quran. There's more than one Quran and they know it. But they've been propagating this lie for so long that admitting it would mean the fall of Islam. You've been lying saying there's only one Quran. Why should we believe you about anything else? Hey? How can you tell me about my belief when you lie about your own? And what's worse is, if you've been lying about your belief simply because you want to believe a lie, that's fine. But don't tell other people the lie pretending that it's true. Muslims open lives almost every day, trying to show us that the way we use mathematics makes no sense. Oh, you have 3 gods. That's what they say. You can't count. What's 1 plus 1 plus 1? When we use the same logic for their Quran, the core fundamental document, the core fundamental issue of Islam, the Quran, when we use the same math, suddenly it makes sense. Oh no, this qira'at plus this qira'at plus this qira'at is all one qira'at. It's all one Quran. This qira'at plus this qira'at is one Quran. No. 7 qira'at means 7 Quran. No. Don't lie to us. That's what I'm asking. If you don't know there's more than one Quran, then come and ask. Khan, go for it, King.
Arthur, how dare you? How dare you tell Muslims not to lie? Who do you think you are? That's all I want to know. Who do you think you are to tell Muslims they mustn't lie? Didn't Allah say they can lie? Let's just have a live festivity. Let's just do it. Let's just get it out there. And there you go. I still want to know, man, who gave the ayat names? Who gave the ayat names? Where did the ayat names came from? It's just terrible because they don't know where it comes from. You know, Muslims would read the ayat of the the surah of the spider. They won't know it's about the spider. What's the purpose of the spider? All of these wonderful stories in the Quran doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Allah said, don't lie. Muhammad said, you can. And you know what my stance is on Muhammad. Muhammad is God in Islam. You know, so if it looked like a split personality who spoke in the Quran. But here's the rundown. Here's the rundown, guys. We don't make these things up. It's right there. Right? It's right there. The evidence is right there. The proof is there. It's in their literature. It's in their books. The thing with Muslims is that Muslims should not seek knowledge. They should not seek knowledge. It is prohibited for Muslims to seek knowledge. Right? Let's look at it quickly. The 7 ahruf, and the Muslims talk about the ahruf. The 7 ahrufs refers to the 7 dialects, right, of the Arabs prevalent at the time of who? At the time of Muhammad. Each of these dialects belongs to the 7 different tribes. These belongs to the 7 different tribes, namely the Quraysh, the primary race. Udhayl, Tamim, Hawazin, Taqif, Kinana, and Yemen. These are the 7 tribes, right? There's other scholars that use their different views, but these are the 7 main tribes that is there. Thus, under the opinion, various verses would be pronounced according to the pronunciation of the particular tribe, and the words from one dialect would be replaced by the word used by another. So the words itself is already changed. The words change. The pronunciation, Muslims talks about the pronunciation. We're not worried about the pronunciation. We are worried about the change in the word itself to fit the dialect. And if there is a change in the word, it also means there's a change in the context. It's a change in the meaning of the entire text itself. And the text now changes, right? I'm going to tell you again. Go ask yourself, go ask your imam, go ask your mufti, go ask him. Why was Uthman ibn Affan unalive? What was the purpose of him being unalive? If they tell you a story, no, he was unalived in peace, he died of old age, come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to us, guys. Come back to us. Then we will explain to you how Uthman ibn Affan was unalived and what was the purpose of it from authentic sources, right? So let's look at the grammatical errors that Uthman picked up. So if there is a change in Yahruf due to the 7 dialects, and the dialect, these tribes have changed the words was changed to fit them, right? In terms of the understanding. We also have to go look, what does Uthman say about this particular Quran? Let's go look at it. After the Uthmani Mus'hafs, that's plural, Mus'hafs were written, they were presented to Uthman, and he found some words that were written with grammatical errors. He talks about it. Uthman himself talks about it. Right? So if there is a change, Uthman talks about after the codexing of the Quran, during the period of Uthman, he talks about they brought the Quran. But listen to what he's saying when he picked up the grammatical errors. Guys, remember our story, what we are saying, what we are talking about. We are talking about the perfect preservation of the Quran. Perfect preservation of the Quran. And the Uthmani Quran that these Muslims read today, Uthman himself say he picked up grammatical errors. So he said, listen to this. So he said, don't change them, for the Arabs will change them. Whoa. What? What? Perfect preservation? So, if we go back to the Arabs that will change them, then we have to go to the 7 tribes, back to the 7 tribes, the Quraysh, the Hudail, the Tamim, the Hawazin, the Taqif, Kinana, and Yemen. We have to go back there to go find out. If Uthman said the tribes will change them, or the Arabs will change them, then which Arabs have made the change to the Quran? Now watch out. Watch very, very carefully here, right? And I want us to think a little bit. Let's just think a little bit, right? It may try to help the Muslims here in order for them to think a little bit. If I send 7 copies to the 7 tribes, but there's also other Muslims which have traveled from one place to the other, these Muslims have not only depended on recitation, but they've also depended on the codexing of Uthman. So a copy of a copy was made, and a copy of a copy was made for traveling Muslims, right? Now, let's say, for example, the grammatical errors was picked up by the Quraysh. The Quraysh will then have to go and fix the Quran. The Hudail will have to go and fix the Quran. The Tamim have to go and fix the Quran. So there's massive problems already. How dare the Muslims say that they have the original Quran? How dare they say they have the original Quran? Perfect preserved, if we know that the grammatical errors exist in the time of Uthman when he standardized the Quran. Right? So Ahmed, remember also to authenticate Uthman to compile. Also asked who? Yeah. So yes, definitely, Sean. There was a request for that because of something that has happened. Right. Let's see if we have a customer. Let's see if we no customers. Right. If that is the case, This is all the always. This guy always shout. We don't know why he's always shouting right like a normal person, or his phone is maybe broken. If that is the case, then if you guys are telling the truth, then you guys should be able to show us. Yes, we can, Stone. We can. Let me go show you. You should never ask me this, Stone. You know who I am. I've pulled your front and back teeth many times. You should know who I am. Let me just find it quickly. I'm gonna give you your own sources. Let's go look at it, man. Right? We're gonna show the grammatical errors in the Quran during the time of Uthman ibn Affan.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Muslim.
Hello there. Yeah, are you okay for me to talk, or shall I wait for you to give me consent?
Well, I let you up, so I'm expecting you to talk with me.
All right, good. So are you aware of the verses of the challenge in the Quran?
Yeah, I'm aware of the challenges. Why?
Because there are 3 verses of the challenge in the Quran, and they are for people who doubt whether the Quran is the word of Allah or not. And those verses have existed since the onset. We're talking over 1400 years. One of the verse, the initial one, was for people who doubt the Quran to produce another book like it, and nobody was able to meet the challenge. So God, to add to the people's humiliation, the doubters' humiliation, said, well, produce 10 chapters like it. Nobody was able to do that, and the final verse that was revealed was to produce a chapter like it. Now, the smallest chapter in the Quran is only sort of 3 lines, and to date, no human being on the planet Earth has been able to produce a chapter like the Quran. And that's all the doubters need to do, is produce a chapter like it, publish it, and let the scholars decide, and all the Muslims will be Christians.
Okay, nice. So, okay, Sema?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go continue.
Go for it.
So Muslim, the question is, can we produce a surah or verses like the verses in the Quran? Anyone, right? This is outside of Allah.
Yeah. The challenge is to produce a chapter like it. So yeah, a few verses of the Quran that you consider are sufficient to meet the challenge, then publish it and let the scholars in the Arabic language make a decision.
What if I tell you that there's someone outside of the Quran that has verses in the Quran? You made the challenge, and the verses is in the Quran.
That's I would say you're a liar.
Really?
Of course.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
If you are truthful, make a video of those verses. Say, these are my verses. No, don't do that. You are not a scholar, neither am I, of the Arabic language. Publish it. Say, this is my challenge, my answer to the challenge of the Quran, and I want the experts in the Arabic language, familiar with the Quranic Arabic, to judge me on that. That's the way to do it.
If you heard what I said that the verses is in the Quran already.
Can I ask you, are you an expert in the Arabic language?
Not in the Arabic language, no.
Well,
but I'm familiar with.
Then you can't even come close to meeting the challenge. Then you just
I'm
you
familiar.
are.
I'm familiar
No,
with
if you
the
can't
verses.
even speak the Arabic language, how can you even comprehend the challenge?
Can I ask you? Are you familiar with the Arabic language?
I know scholars who I have sat with, and they are familiar with it, and they will laugh at you if you say that you don't even speak Arabic and you are claiming to meet the challenge or challenge the Quran. They will laugh at you, and your own Christian Arabs will laugh at you.
So you're not familiar with the Arabic language?
No, I'm telling you that you are absolutely, you have no idea what you are talking about if you don't even speak the Arabic language and you claim to challenge the Quran.
Okay, so what if I show you that one of the companions of Muhammad, his verses is in the Quran, and it didn't come from Allah
No, but
or Muhammad?
you don't even understand the Arabic language. How can you even judge it?
But if you
You
don't
need to,
understand the Arabic language, if you yourself does not understand the Arabic language, how do you know what you're reading?
or have you actually, if you could quote me an Arabic scholar who's familiar with the Arabic, Quranic Arabic, who you can quote and say you have sat with them, you have discussed with them, you name them on here and say they are the ones who are claiming that this meets the challenge of the Quran, then you will have some standing.
I think I will do you one better. I think I will refer to a companion of Muhammad.
That's absolutely ridiculous, because again, you don't know, what you say means absolutely zilch. Just like me
Can you
saying to
go
you,
to?
me saying to you, saying,
Mhm,
you know, me commenting on a book in French would mean zilch.
mhm. Okay, but can you go to chapter 2, verse 125 of the Quran
No,
if you have it?
I'm not going to. No, but you see, this is how you sidestep the main question, and you fool people on the TikTok here, because you pretend to be a scholar in Islam when you don't even understand the Arabic language.
But remember, my question to you was, since you do not understand Arabic, how do you know what you're reading? How do you know that?
I have sat with scholars I trust. I trust them with my
No,
life.
no, no, no. How do you know that the transliteration of or the translation of the Arabic, what you're reading in your English, the English
Are
version
you
is? How do you know it's
are,
correct?
are you a Christian?
How do you? How do you?
No,
Yeah, yes, I
can I ask
am.
you?
But
Can I ask you? Are
how do
you?
you know? No, stick to the topic. How do you
No,
know that what
no.
you
I'm
are
asking
reading is
you.
correct?
No, if you claim you're a Christian, do you speak the original Aramaic or Hebrew?
I can read the
So,
I can read the
sorry
Hebrew
for the
for you.
king.
I have no problem with
King,
No,
it.
no, because
king.
you see, I am
Muslim,
exactly
Yes,
same
king,
sir. You
position as
can.
you are. I
Muslim,
rely on
Muslim,
experts, scholars to
Muslim,
tell me,
Muslim,
and I trust
Muslim,
them.
Muslim. You have not been answering any of the questions that King has been asking you, but you demand him to answer your questions.
I think you are now saying something that is absolutely not true.
He asked you,
No, it is
how
true.
can you trust the translation of the Quran when you don't speak Arabic? What was your answer?
I told him, I said, exactly as he as a Christian understands the Christian religion, is that he relies on experts to provide him with the answers, and he relies on the Christians that he trusts. And I have Muslim Arabics, experts in Arabic language, experts in the Quran, expert in the Sunnah, who I trust, and I take my answers from them.
Okay, but that's fine. Let's leave it as it is. But your question was that there should be a surah or verses or something that is brought equivalent to the Quran. And I told you there is a companion of Muhammad who has verses in the Quran which Muhammad did not receive from Allah. If I prove it to you, what are you going to do?
Okay, you see, you are thinking that I am one of those people who's unfamiliar with these arguments and the Quran. The
No, I
people have
don't
said so
judge.
many times. No,
No, I'm not judging
you
you.
asked me.
I'm not judging
You
you.
asked me a
We're
question. You
starting
asked me a
afresh.
question. Please let me finish. So I have heard people say, "Oh, Umar radiallahu anh, he has put verses in the Quran. He wrote the whole Quran. He changed it." But the thing is, the I am Umar never disbelieved in the Quran. Umar is a believer. He regarded the Quran as the word of God. I'm asking you as a doubter to produce a chapter like it, or to publish and say, look, name the scholar who's a authority in Christendom and say he is saying that these are the verses. This is the challenge of the Quran being met this way. You having a chat with lay people on here who don't understand A from Z. You know, you're just playing with words here. It's just ridiculous.
Okay. I'm gonna give you something. Right? Allow me to read it for you, and then you yourself make that determination. Give me a second, because I'm gonna prove it to you. Are you with me?
You're not going to prove anything, but you can try.
I'm gonna prove it to you. Be
You're going
patient.
to try.
And be patient. I'm gonna prove it to you. Right? So there is verses here which basically the Quran is taken. Okay, so this means it's in the Quran. Be patient. I'm going to show you now these verses. Are you with me? And I'm going to
I'm
meet the
listening.
challenge.
I'm listening. I guarantee you will not.
Okay, there's no problem. Let me just show you something. I'm just getting the information. Give me a second. Fascinating. Okay. So the challenge is we should meet the verses provide something like this. That's a challenge.
No, the challenge is to produce a chapter like it.
Yeah, we can do the chapter, but let's look at what is here and what is in the Quran, and then we
No,
can
remember
work it from there.
remember you said you're going to meet the challenge, so don't lose sight of what you've said.
Yeah, no, it's either way. I have no problem. Absolutely no problem. Let me just open up something quickly, and then we can definitely talk about.
By the way,
You do acknowledge that Umar al-Khattab's verses is in the Quran, right? You acknowledge it.
No, I did not acknowledge that, and don't put words in my mouth. And by the way, you didn't answer my question whether you're a Christian or not.
No, I answered you. I said I'm a Christian. Did you hear me?
I heard you. Yes.
So what is your objection against Christianity or Christians?
No, because there are so many holes in your own religion. You should be concentrating on fixing those rather than talking about Islam. But it's up to you.
Best would be if you could fix what is in your Quran and then talk to me about mine.
Exactly. So you've said exactly what I said to you. Well done.
Yeah,
Keep
because
going.
I acknowledge that.
Don't
I
waste
acknowledge
time,
that your
please.
Quran is full of holes.
Meet the challenge. Our time is valuable, so meet the challenge.
Yeah, just give me a second. Let me just get it. Not that one. Did I put it now in order? Yeah. What happened? Is my information not here? Sorry, just give me a second. I don't want to waste your time. Let me see. Because I want to read you something, and then you must just make the comparison. I'm going to read it from the Quran. Is it this? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I think I had the wrong tab. What's wrong with me? This is Quran versus the Bible.
Has anybody ever watched Ahmed Deedat's comparison debates with the Christians?
Ahmed Deedat is not effective. Ahmed Deedat lost all his debates.
You should you should. I advise the people listening to go and watch Ahmed Deedat's debates with the with the Christians. They're very, very useful.
To an extent, it is beneficial for the Christian. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
To
Christians,
show.
all the
Yeah.
Christians listening, go and watch Ahmed Didat's debates with the Christian scholars. They're on
Yes, Christians
YouTube,
go
widely
watch.
available.
Christians go watch the debate. Please do go watch and have a ball of a time. How
Yeah,
Ahmadiyya is
absolutely.
destroyed.
Go and watch Ahmed Didat's debates with the Christian scholars and have a party afterwards.
And then thank Jesus for the defeat of Ahmadiyya and his lies.
Have a party afterwards. In fact, have a continuous party for the rest of the year. But Ahmed Didat is the brother. Somebody has spelt it here. Ahmed Didat. Just type that in YouTube and just search the videos. Go through them.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
If you stopped with your propaganda message, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Let me read for you. Allah has said the seal. Is it this one?
Well, yeah. No. I thought you were going to read.
No,
the
wait,
challenge
wait, hold on.
No, you're reading English.
I'm reading from
Arabic.
the Quran. The challenge says no. Why you don't understand Arabic? So it's pointless. Don't run to the Arabic.
But the challenge is in Arabic. So I want to record it and then share it with my colleagues.
Oh, why don't you share this with your colleagues? Chapter 42, verse 12. Wait,
English.
hold on. Why?
The Quran is. No, the Quran is not in English. What are you talking about? You're going to meet the challenge.
But you don't understand Arabic. What's the point?
No, but the challenge is in the Arabic language. You can't change it into English. Say I want to meet
So
in
when
English.
you speak in Arabic to Allah, you don't understand what you are saying.
I do understand what I'm saying. You made an assumption there.
No, wait, hold on. How is it that you cannot read the Arabic, you don't understand the verses, but when you speak to him, you understand what you are saying? How is it possible?
Why are you getting excited? I'm not.
No, because what you're trying to do, I'm about to show you, and now you say no. Read the Arabic, but you don't understand.
I do understand. I do understand, but I'm not a scholar in the Arabic language.
My friend, when I ask you, do you read or understand Arabic, you said no. You have scholarly friends.
Let's be clear. I'm not your.
No, don't waste my time, guy. Don't waste my time. I want to read to you chapter 42.
No. Let me tell you. Let me make it clear. Let me make it clear to you. I'm not your brother. I'm not your friend.
Are you gonna run? Are you gonna run forever from what I'm about to show you?
I'm not running. You are in control.
Okay, here we go. Here's the challenge.
Anytime you want
I'm meeting the challenge here.
The challenge is in the Arabic language. It's in the Arabic language.
My friend, you don't understand Arabic.
I'm not your friend. It's in the Arabic language.
My guy, you do not understand Arabic.
It's in the Arabic language. Do you not understand English? It's in the Arabic language.
You're like talking to a stone.
Muslim.
The challenge is in the Arabic language.
Can you please read the challenge? Can you please give us the challenge in Arabic?
The challenge is in the Arabic language. You want to meet it.
Can you please give us what the Quran says in Arabic concerning the challenge?
You don't even know the alphabet in Arabic, and you want me to read it. Who are you?
Please give me the challenge.
Who are you?
Please give me the challenge in Arabic.
No, but who are you?
I am the person asking you to give me the challenge in Arabic.
You guys are nobodies when it comes to the Arabic language, and here you are trying to fool the people. Here you are trying to fool the people. Oh, we know we can dismantle the Quran, and we can do this, and we can do that.
Are you a somebody Muslim?
Wow.
Don't mute me. Drop me if you're going to drop me. Don't mute me.
All right. God bless you. King, you can't, he can give you the challenge in English, but you have to reply in Arabic.
And he doesn't understand a lick of Arabic. How do you get that right? Then he says, I'm going to show it to my friends. What? No, bring your friends here. Bring them here.
Imagine.
You are disrespectful. Give her the challenge. Oh man, this is crazy.
It's really.
And just in case, Stone said he can't wait. chapter 42, verse 12 of the Quran. You can go read it. Chapter 42, verse 12. And then you can also read Matthew chapter 16, verse 19. And then you go ask yourself the question, now where on earth did the Quran come up with that verse? And we'll take it from there.
Gentlemen, I see my rabbi is here.
Sean, man.
Yes, Arthur. I see my rabbi is here. My rabbi is trying to call us. Wait, what did he say we are? When I gave him an answer? Well, he said, "Oh, it's do I understand transliteration in linguistics? Hypocritical, don't you think?" So, because he asked me, is it Jesus, Yahshua? What is Jesus' real name? That's what he asked me, because I need to go and get a refund from the university for my degree, apparently. So, if we are hypocritical, Stone, are you saying that the Quran has transliteration and linguistical changes to it for understanding? What are you trying to say, dude? But I'm not here to argue with you. This is not my life, it's Arthur's. So Arthur can do on it whatever he wants to.
It's just sad. It's just very, very sad, There's a book coming in the 7th century. And this book supposedly correct what has happened in the 1st century. But none of them existed in the 1st century. For 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 the 7th century Muslims to come and correct what happened in the 1st century.
But more
And
than the
then
first century.
7th century, more than the first, yeah, actually, basically, if you take the Old Testament also.
Exactly.
And then you take the New Testament and you go put those stuff in the New Testament in your book, which is the Quran, and say, we are correcting this now. All right, we are correcting this now. And then when you ask for the evidence, can the book who corrects the Bible provide any additional evidence to the events in the Bible? Then the answer is no, it can't. So what on earth are you correcting?
So I can take the book from the Baha'is, which is actually a correction to all other books, and say that that is the correction to the Quran. Because it comes down to the same thing. The Baha'is make the same claim, the Mormons make the same claim.
And just for the fun of it, the Quran gives you more than one challenge to prove its authenticity. The Quran gives you the challenge of producing a chapter, a book, or a verse like it. It says show contradictions within it. It also says check the previous scripture to see whether it's in line. That's the 3 challenges that I know of. He was sticking to the one.
Did you just say check the previous scripture to see if the Quran is in line? Did you just say that?
That's what the Quran says.
No, you have to show me that verse. Sorry, I don't believe you. No, you gotta show me that verse. Check the previous scripture. No, you gotta show me that verse. I am a disbelieving Christian. If that verse is in the Quran, I'm staying a Christian.
You also need to go read Kitab al-Qudus, the most holy book by the Baha'is.
No way.
Yes,
there is a Kitab al-Qudus, al-Qudsi of no. Something is all right. I'm waiting for Arthur to disprove me that verse is in the, or prove to me that verse is in the Quran. So if you are in doubt,
about that which we have revealed
to you, then ask those who have been reading this. Oh my God! That entire Quran is in a mess, people. One verse. What is that? 1094. 1094. What? No way. Why does the Quran say go to the people who has read the scripture before you? Definitely not the Quran. This is definitely because the Quran only now comes into existence. So what books are they referring to? What book or
Exactly.
what scripture are they referring to?
What is being spoken about? What scripture is being read?
So Allah is saying, not that we're having an Injil topic, but I think it's in relation to to your current topic. So Allah is saying, listen, the guys before you, if you are in doubt, right? The guys before you, go ask the guys before you. So Allah is literally taking from the guys that was before him and tell Muhammad, listen here, this is the Arabic version. Take the Arabic version, but if you doubt this, go to the guys who was reading the scripture before you.
Exactly.
Go to the Jews, or go to the Old and New Testament. Go to the Jews and the Christians. Go to them.
In fact, I wish I could. Is it now? It's not 241. Is it 241? Let me just see. 241 or is it 31? Chapter 2, come on now, verse 41. Am I right? Look at what this verse is. It says, come on, internet is my click. There we go. Look at what it says here, King. And believe in what I have sent down. Why should I believe what you have sent down? Because it confirms that which is with you already. So, why should we believe in the Quran? Because it confirms what is with us.
Okay, if I have to read it like Allah speaking to Muhammad here, then my question would be, Muhammad, what is already with you? That would be my question. What was in your time already with you? If 1094 is saying the scriptures before you, those that's been reading the scriptures before you, so if that means that the Injil or the Bible was already with Muhammad, right there. So he had it. He needed special confirmation from God to confirm what was already with him. So the Quran is not a book that you can really say, oh, it's trustworthy. It feels like it's just a book of sayings. It feels like I've received this. All right, this is what has been saying, because what in that book is. It feels like a poet. Now that I'm thinking about it, it feels like poetry. It's a poet. A poet is writing something. Stone, do you believe in a poet? Someone that was trying to be an awful author?
They like to say the Quran is beautiful poetry.
I think it's a poet. I think Muhammad is a poet. I don't know Muhammad personally, but I think that dude is a poet. It does not mean the person actually doubted.
We don't claim.
Okay.
Some of us, okay, there are people that claim that he doubted. But at the moment, we do not claim that Muhammad doubted. Allah is giving advice to Muhammad about what you should do if you are in doubt.
And Arthur, when it comes to the doubt, again, if you take 1094 and you put it into context, he needs to go to a source to verify a source. But what is the evidence of the source that he's going to?
Muslims don't give the source. They go to the claim to justify the claim.
But you can't go to a claim, because we're talking about historical characters. We're talking about real people. We're not talking about stuff that fell from the air and now it came into existence, because we need to take it into historical context. So if I send Arthur to go to King, Arthur need to verify with King what Arthur has with him to verify what King has is correct. So there's source material between the two parties. My question is then, what was the source material that Muhammad had to confirm for authenticity?
The scriptures that were with them.
So if we take the scriptures that was with him, the scriptures becomes the source material. Now we need to ask, what was the scriptures or were the scriptures that they had with them at that time? The Quran, we don't need to say what it is. The Quran needs to substantiate its claim through all its historical documentations to prove that the scriptures that they had was and is authentic and need to provide the evidence thereof. So you can't just make a claim. Like you say now, go to the claim and make a claim from the claim. Source material is important.
And the books that it claims to confirm is the Torah, the Injil, and the Zabur, as well as the scrolls of Abraham. Now, there's something that already existed before the Quran called the Torah, and there's something that existed before the Quran called the Gospel.
Yeah, and now we need to also check in with the mere fact, is the Quran referring to the whole of the Old Testament as the Torah? Or is it only referring to the Pentateuch, the first 5 books? Or, and if it refers to the Zabur, why is it only referring to the wisdom literature that is written there, but omit the other wisdom literature? It also and if you take that, why is it cutting out the Deuteronomistic history during the Babylonian exile from Samuel right up until what we get into the book of Chronicles? Why is it omitting that? Because it's source material for verification.
If you, depending on the Christian you ask, right? Christians say a few things. Christians say that the author of the Quran didn't know what was in the Torah or what was in the Injil. They didn't know what was in the Bible. That's why they say that don't believe what Christians say, don't affirm or deny. Simply say we believe in what was revealed to you and we believe in what was revealed to us. That's what they say.
Yeah. If I look, for example, at the source material from the Quran, the source material from the Quran is very scattered, and scattered in the sense that Gnostic sources is in the Quran. You do have Legend of the Jews that is in the Quran. You have certain biblical stories that is in the Quran. You have Talmudic sources that is in the Quran, and I can show you from the Talmud. So the book for me is not what I would say divinely inspired, because now if there's sources from outside sources which is not authentic sources that is in the Quran. So, for example, Sean, if and Arthur, if the Quran quotes from what is known as the Jewish legends or the legends of the Jews, and the Quran is a criterion, the Quran is making the mistake. The legends of the Jews is not in the Bible. The legends of the Jews is separate. It's a separate reading. So, if the Quran comes to correct or is a criterion, is it also a criterion over the legends of the Jews and the Talmud and all of these things?
The Midrash, yeah. It's
But now there's an issue, Sean. There's an issue because the Midrash, the Talmud, and all of these other things exist because the Torah exists. It's not the Torah doesn't exist because the Talmud exists or the Midrash exists. It exists because all of these things exist because the Torah exists. So did it correct the Torah, the Midrash, and all of these under the Sichot? Did it correct all of those things also?
It actually amplified it a little bit more, in all honesty.
If you talk about the legend of the Jews, for example, that we predominantly find within the Quran,
Yep. The
then I'm
people of the
saying
Stone, no,
then the Quran,
Stone, Stone, no, no, no,
Okay,
no,
guys,
Stone. Don't say,
I'm retiring my English. I need
yeah,
to.
Stone. You can't say that, Stone.
I am retiring.
that is what the
When
verses
the
is
people
saying.
of the book know this is true, so if the disbeliever doubts, let them go ask. That is what the verse is. That's not what the verse is saying. Come on,
It's
Stone.
not.
Stone, that's not what the verse is saying, Richuma. Don't
So
do that.
Arthur, am I safe to say that Stone now, based on his statements here, is amongst the doubters?
Sure. I
That
don't
Stone is
know.
amongst the doubters. He should go to the
Stone,
people of the book.
give me a scholar that says what you're saying, Stone. Give me a scholar that interprets the verse that way. I only pick and choose of scholars. You know, I'm like a Muslim. I pick and choose when to believe scholars, when to reject them. So give me a scholar that says, if you are in doubt, is referring to disbelievers. And that they should go and ask. Because according to the scholars, it's Muhammad that they're talking to.
Yep.
Was net toe iemand wat gerequest dit.
Ceylon, no one. No. There's one person. Let's see what we got. No one.
The Quran. My goodness.
Arthur, let's get back to your topic. I think your topic is very interesting, and I think it's deeper than what we think it is. Right? There's more than one Quran. I was now reading, and I was looking at the instruction of the Prophet, right? Which Muhammad said, the instruction. Do you agree, Arthur, that whatever Muhammad said, the Muslims must do?
I agree. That's what the Quran says.
Okay, so if what the Quran said the Muslims must do, and I went to go look at what the Prophet said, whom they must take the Quran from, right? Whom they must take the Quran from. So it is Ibn Masud. Then we have Ubay bin Ka'b, Maud bin Jabal, and Salim, the freed slave of Abu Huzaifa. Right? These are the guys that they should take the Quran from. Any of these guys, were they part of the codexing of the Quran?
None of them were
Yeah.
part of the code.
So if none of them were part of the Quran, or did they live in the time of Uthman ibn Affan?
Yes.
So if none of them is part of the codexing of the Quran, but they lived during the time of Uthman ibn Affan, then Muhammad's instruction is not met then.
Correct.
If that is the case, who gave Uthman ibn Affan the right to codex the Quran without the input of these four people?
That's a good question. Let me give you an answer from their books. Let me give you an answer from their books. Give me 1 second. Where's this hadith now? I'm gonna tell you who gave him the authority. Hudayfa gave him the authority. Hudayfa.
Hudhaifa gave the authority to. He came. Remember, Hudhaifa came from the battlefield during the battlefield and during the battle of Armageddon. And he
Yes.
comes to Uthman, and he says, based on that text there, that piece of history there, he said, "O chief of believers, you know what? You have to preserve this Quran before the Muslims unalive one another because of what? The recitation. There's recitation issues." So he makes the request. So don't you think that if Uthman, and from a point of Uthman, that Uthman would have turned back to the four important people and say, guys, we need to compile the Quran. We need to bring this Quran together. We need to codex this Quran. Do you think that would have been the most appropriate thing to do based on what Muhammad said?
Yep.
So
Sorry,
Stone,
quickly.
you sitting with yeah, sure.
Sorry, man. Okay, I'm gonna bring someone up, but I'm gonna read this hadith. Okay, you know what? If the person comes up, I'll not read it. Okay, 2 strikes, no one comes up. Check, yeah. Stone said Al-Tabari and Ibn Kathir say it's talking about the disbeliever. Okay. Chapter 10, verse 94, Al-Tabari. Sorry, Ibn Kathir. Those who follow now, this is the start of it. Those who follow the messenger, he quotes chapter 7 of 57, they are certain as they are about those who are their children. Yet they hide it and distort that they did not believe in it despite its evidences. Therefore Allah said, truly those against whom the word of wrath of your Lord has been justified will not believe, even if every sign shall come to them, though they are painful. Meaning they would not believe in a way that they might benefit from their disbelief. This is when they believe at a time one may not be able to benefit from his belief. Example is when Musa prayed and the Lord destroyed wealth, hardened their hearts so that they would not believe. And we have sent down to you, them the angels, spoken unto them, we have gathered together all of their eyes. Where does it say it's for the disbelievers? That I missed it. Where does it say the verse is for the disbelievers? I didn't see that.
It doesn't say that. Didn't see it.
Exactly. Sorry, so go ahead, King. My apologies. You said
yeah. So the most appropriate thing would have been if Ibn Uthman turned to the four which knew the Quran, which could quote the Quran, and which most probably could have written that Quran because they were seen as Hafiz. These people were knowledgeable of the Quran. But let's look at it a little bit closely. We said that Ibn Masud is part of the four people, right?
Yes.
We said that Ibn Masud is part of yes, so he's the first person named, correct, right? But why was Ibn Masud? Why did Uthman ibn Affan beat Ibn Masud? Why did he beat him? What was the purpose?
Good question. I don't know. Can you tell me?
The purpose of this is that Ibn Masud did not want to recite what the other people were asked him to recite. Ibn Masud never forgot anything because he's the one that could quote over 70 surahs in the Quran flawlessly. He could do it, right? Because he was trustworthy. But Uthman ibn Affan didn't like even the Quran of Ibn Masud because Ibn Masud did not want to give up his Quran. He wanted to keep his Quran. You see? So Uthman have already received resistance from Ibn Masud, which is a flawless reciter of the Quran. And the beauty is that Ibn Masud also had his own Quran. Look at this. Abdullah ibn Masud was a treasurer of Kufa when Sa'd bin Abi Waqas was its governor. Uthman dismissed Sa'd and made Walid ibn Akbar the new governor. Walid took a loan from the treasury. When the stipulated time has passed, in other words, you must pay back your loan, and the loan was not returned, Ibn Masud asked him to pay it. He informed Uthman about it. Uthman wrote to him, "You are my treasurer. Do not demand the loan from Walid." Ibn Masud resented this and threw the keys of the treasury to this and stayed at home. From that time, Abdullah ibn Masud became a critic of Uthman's fiscal and political policies. So Ibn Masud did not accept Uthman as a caliph based on his political ways, and later on even it is Uthman that has summoned his goons in order to go and beat Ibn Masud up. So even in the Ummah, during that particular time, there was strife between them. But Ibn Masud was the guy that could quote the Quran, right? He could do it. Let's see.
Cherry is here. Hey, Cherry, how are you doing? Hello? To the guest that just joined, how are you doing? Hello? You? Hello, sir? Hello? I can hear your microphone. Are you a Muslim?
Hello.
Hey, sir, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you today?
I am well, thank you. And you?
Alhamdulillah. You wrote there is more than on Quran or on something else or Quran. Oh, there is more than one. Okay, fantastic. Tell us where is the other Quran, please. Go ahead.
I'll tell you. The Quran in the time of the Prophet was different to the Quran we have today.
Very good.
Do you
Tell
agree?
us. Yeah, tell us how is different. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I'm going to listen to you.
The wording is different, the recitation is different, and the meaning is different.
So they have a different recitation, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, very good. Can you tell me please the difference between Warsha and Nafi' and Hafsa and Asim? Go ahead.
Yeah, the recitation style is different. The wording is different.
Tell me.
and some of the meanings are different as well.
Right. Tell us what the difference between Hafsa and Asim and Warsha and Nafi'. Go ahead.
I'm going to repeat it again. The recitation
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you.
Relax, sir. Relax. Calm down. The way it's recited is different. Do you agree?
No, tell us how is it different? How is different?
I'm telling you,
The
way it's recited is different. Do you agree?
No, of course I disagree with you. Tell us what is the difference between Hafsa and Asim and tell us. Okay, give an example.
The Hafs and the Duri, are they recited differently? Your nervous laugh won't prove your point, sir.
One second. I open my camera, please. Watch. You see me?
I'm gonna make this guy's face big. Let's see his face.
I'm not nervous.
Go ahead.
I feel sorry for you.
Open your camera. I
Tell
want
us
to
the
see.
difference. Tell us the difference between Hafsa and Asim and
Go ahead.
what did he
Open
say?
your
What did he
camera.
call him?
You said you're gonna open your camera. Open it.
I'm opening it.
Your camera is closed.
Is it? 1 second. Can you see me now?
Can anybody see this person?
Please write in comment. Can you see me? Yes or not? Something in my camera. Can you see me? Yes or not?
King, can you see?
Can you write please in the comment? Can you see me? No. Okay, good. Don't worry. Maybe something in the camera. No, right. Now let us come back now to you. Tell us the difference between Hafsa and Asim and Warsha and Nafi'. Go ahead.
I just told you the difference, sir. You laughing won't change the point.
No, I'm not. You didn't say any different. You didn't say nothing to us. You didn't say
Okay,
nothing to us.
I'll tell you the difference again. The
ahead.
difference is in the style of recitation, in the
Exactly.
wording, and in the
Very
meaning.
good. Very good. Tell us, please, example, let us, you and me, read Surah Al-Fatiha because you know about recitation now. I'm going to read Hafsa and Asim to you and you read for us Warsha and Nafi'. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Let's
Alhamdulillah
use
Rabbil
chapter.
Alameen.
Hold on.
Don't
Let's
worry,
use
don't. I
As-Safat.
wanted to say it in Arabic
Hold
to
on,
me.
relax.
Recitation is in Arabic, not in
Relax.
English.
Relax.
No.
Relax. Let's use As-Safat. Let's use As-Safat. Read Hafs.
What is Safat? What is Safat? Can I ask
As-Safat,
what is
chapter
Safat?
37. There you go. 37:12. Read this
No,
verse.
there is no. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, please. There is nothing called a Safat in the Quran.
Sir, I don't care about your pronunciation of the word.
No
All you
chapter
need to do
called
is
As-Safat.
read this verse. Read it. Read it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
بل عجبت ويسخرون بل عجبت ويسخرون.
What does that mean in English?
You read it, you have it, but you are amazed and they mock.
Okay. And in the Duri Quran, what does it say?
Don't know, but عجبت ويسخرون بل عجبت ويسخرون. What's the difference?
What's the difference between Ajibta and Ajibtu?
Very good. Can I ask you where you get this? Where you get this from? Show me
I
the
asked you
real
a
book of the
question.
Duri.
What's the difference?
Look. I know you're lying.
difference?
You're making up things online. Look.
I'm
Everyone
making
knows
up
you're lying.
things.
All Muslims know
I'm
you're
making
lying.
up things.
No. Show me where in the book of recitation. Show me the book. Look, we have many books of recitation. Many of them. 100, maybe 1,000 of them. Right? Show me
What is the
Duri.
difference? What is the
Just
difference?
listen to me. Just listen to me. I tell you
Now,
different.
answer
That's
my
not a
question.
recitation.
If you want me to
There is
listen to
not a
you,
recitation. Look.
if you want me to listen,
There is
listen to me.
not
If you want me to
look.
listen to
There
you,
is not a
tell
recitation.
me
Everyone knows you're a
the
liar.
difference. Tell me the difference.
Look. Show me where in the books of a book of authority of us, not something online. Go ahead, open
Not
the
something
PDF or
online.
open the book in front of us. Don't lie. Look, I coach you. Did I not coach you now? Did I not coach you? Don't laugh. Did I not
You know
coach you
what?
now?
Yeah. Where do you find the tafsir tabari?
No tafsir. Look, Da'wah Lounge. What is supported Da'wah? What is this?
Hold on. Hey Jabril, how are you doing?
Hey, g'day, brother. How are you?
I
Show
am
me
well.
where
Jabril,
in a Qur'at.
I have a Arabic Muslim speaker here who is trying to explain to me the difference between these two sentences. Could you help us?
No, I wanted to see the recitation. Show us the recitation of the difference. Go ahead, show us the recitation. How do you know the difference if you don't speak Arabic, for God's sake? See how you look silly now?
I have a guest that speaks Arabic. Go ahead.
على كيفك ابويا على كيفك.
He knows. Okay, tell us please difference between Warsha and Hafiz and Warsha and Hafiz and Hifz, Asim and Hifz and Warsha and Nafi'. Go ahead.
What you asking me?
Yeah, she tell you, God, you speak to me. I'm talking to you to show us the difference between Hafsa and Asim, Warsha and Nafi' and recitation. Go ahead.
Okay. Now you got two verses in front of you. They are from two different Qur'ans. Okay.
No, they're not
What the
different
host
Qur'ans.
is asking you, is the difference between the two verses. One reads بل عجبت ويسخرون. The other one, it says بل عجبت ويسخرون.
Very
The difference
good.
is in the second word. One is بالضمة تاء في الضمة.
Very
The
good.
other one التاء في الفتحة.
Very
So
good.
ajibitu and
Can I respond
ajibta.
to you?
So he's asking you, what
Very
is
good.
the
Another
difference
question.
between the two words?
No problem. Now I'm gonna repeat my things to you because she runs away from me. She hides from me now
It's
behind you.
look.
1 second. Let me
دقيقة
respond to you.
دقيقة
Okay, let me
أبويا
respond. Can you let me
أبويا
respond? Can you let me
دقيقة
respond?
دقيقة
Let me
دقيقة
respond. Let me respond.
أولا مو شي، هذا هي، أوكي؟
He runs.
هذا رجال
He
يحكي
runs.
وياك،
He runs behind you. He hides behind
هذا
you. Now
رجال يحكي وياك، هذا
I'm
رجال
gonna now
يحكي وياك.
asking you very simple question.
لك
Please show me.
دقيقة. Wait. I asked you a question.
Good.
What
Let me
is the
answer it.
difference between بل
Right.
عجبت وبل
Very good.
عجبت؟
Show me where in the Duri.
Answer me and then I will tell you.
I'm
Answer
gonna
me
let you
first.
look. You won't let me speak.
Answer me and then I will tell
You
you.
won't let
Answer
me
me.
speak. You will let me speak.
I will let you speak, but
Then
answer
be
me
quiet.
first.
Then be quiet.
Answer
be,
me.
Be
Answer
brave.
me and then you can speak.
Look, you know
Answer
you
me
get
first.
caught. You and your friend got caught, and you know you got caught.
Answer me,
Now
and
I'm
then you can
asking
speak.
you. Very
What
good. I'm
is the
telling you.
difference
I will tell you
between
the
bel
difference. I
ajibitu
will tell you the
and bel
difference. I will
ajibta?
tell you the
Tell
difference.
me
If
the
you became
difference.
quiet,
Look,
be
tell
quiet.
me the difference. Tell me the difference, and then you can ask whatever you
I'm
want.
telling you the difference, but you won't be quiet. Bloody hell,
Okay,
be
tell
quiet.
me. Tell me.
Show me this is the definitions in the books of the Duri. Go ahead.
Where is your answer?
Show me the difference in the two verses. Look, I'm gonna repeat again to you because you're not listening to me. Right? Show me the definitions, the difference between this one and this one in a book of authority of Ad-Duri. Go ahead.
Look, what's that got to do with Ad-Duri, man? You got two verses.
You go,
You
look,
got
if
two
you
verses in front of you.
look in
Tell
the
me
top,
the
you wrote
difference.
Ad-Duri on the authority of Al-Kisa. What Al-Kisa? And here Hafs branch on the authority of what? Asim. Show me that authority books. You got something online, put it to Muslim to want to believe you. I know about Qira'at, that it doesn't exist in the Duri authority of Al-Kisa. Go ahead. Look, challenging you for €1,000 now. If you dare, open the book of the Duri. Go ahead.
It's in front of you, man.
That
What's wrong
Tafsir
with you?
al-Qurtubi. Look, you got that is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, not al-Duri.
Look, it's in front of you. The verse is in front of you. What's wrong with you, man? Are you for real?
Jabril,
Ah,
can I
Habib.
just ask something? Can I just ask something? So
Yeah, ask
only I'm just gonna ask. So are you saying that there's a difference between Hafs and Asim and Duri?
Please
Yes.
open the book of the Duri. Go ahead.
No,
It's in
but
front
yeah,
of
yeah,
you.
There is
we're gonna
no
open
book of
it.
the
It's like,
Duri. That Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Ya Humar. Here we go.
Hey, don't be
oh,
stupid now.
no,
Ya Humar,
Don't
ya
be
Humar, ya
stupid.
Kaddab, you
Don't be
liar,
stupid.
donkey,
it's
filthy,
fine.
bastard,
Don't be stupid. Don't
twisted
curse.
cunt. That's why you are. Show
Don't
me
curse,
where
you
in the
idiot.
book
Don't curse,
of
you
Duri.
idiot.
Show me
What's this guy's
Duri
name?
if you dare. If you do me, you're a liar, filthy liar, you and him.
So are you
Of course you are a
saying
liar
that
and حمار.
انت حمار.
انت الحمار ابن
only
حمار كمان.
انت الحمار ابن الوسخة. يلا
حمار
كذاب.
ابن حمار ونبيك
سمك
حمار
كذاب. يلا
ونبيك
كذاب يا ابن
حمار
الوسخة. السمك.
ونبيك حمار وإلهك حمار وقرآنك زبالة
موت
وانت
بغيظك.
انت
الاسلام
كلب ابن
حينتصر
كلب
يخول وحينتصر.
وانت كلب ابن كلب.
did we fluk baka it is? Did we bizarre baka it fluk?
You know what? When a Muslim get caught, he only resorts to cursing, so you can either curse back or drop him because he gets caught.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That you guys were swearing at one another.
Yeah. So I gave him as much as I gave him what he gave and more
It's
because he
amazing.
deserved it.
It's amazing, man. Really, how can you?
Man,
How can you disagree? Yes.
Arthur, the two verses that you had, one is from Duri, one is from Hafs. The idiot is saying, can you show me the book from Duri and the book from Hafs? It's in front of you. The verse is in front of you from the two books. What do you want to see? The one on top, it says Duri. The one on the bottom, it says Hafs. And they are two Quranic verses. What book do you want to open? Honestly, I can't understand. Because he's caught, he can see the difference. One has got dhamma, which is ajibitu. The other one's got fatha, which is ajibita. And the two are two different meanings. And he's got no answer. So what he does, he curses. He curses. He calls us donkeys. So we can respond. And drop him. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. That's really what he wanted.
Exactly. Because cursing and swearing, it's the language of the weak. Always, it's the language of the weak. When you got no argument, when you got no legs to stand on, you resort to cursing.
That's
And this is a
true.
well-known. Yeah, it is true.
Jabril, what do Muslims know is speaking to you?
Sorry, what was that, Arthur?
One of our Christian brothers is speaking to you in the comments.
Which one? I didn't see it.
What do Muslims know?
What do Muslim? No, he's not a Muslim. I think he's a Christian.
Yeah, that's what I said. One of our Christian brothers is speaking to you in the.
Yeah. He said, "Salam wa ni'ma, sahib al-bath hartuqi."
Okay, nice.
No, he's
God bless
talking.
you.
What do Muslim? Why do you think sahib al-bath hartuqi? Why do you say that? Can you come up? What do Muslim know?
Yep. If I'm correct, he's a Coptic Christian.
Yeah, but he is calling you a heretic. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he's calling you a heretic. So he doesn't think you're an Orthodox Christian, like you're a straight Christian. You're talking like you're a heretic. That's what he's saying. So I just want to know why. Why is he saying that? Because I've been talking to you for a long, long time. I didn't sense that in you.
I wonder why he said that.
I got no idea.
He used to be on my lives. There was a time when I used to have Rita on my live as well. And we were all cool with each other.
Yeah, I know. So why, what do Muslims, why do you say that about the host? Can you enlighten us, please? Can you shed some light on this?
I think he's not watching anymore. I sent him an invitation, but sure, but I thought he's saying something nice. I was totally wrong.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why he's saying that. And to tell you the truth, Arthur, I never ever go into lives, and I always avoid and I argue strongly against Christians criticizing each other. Doesn't matter what school of thought they belong to. Except the only exception is Jehovah's Witness and Mormons. They're the only two I do not consider Christian. I scrape them out. Everybody else I do consider Christian. Doesn't matter whether they're Orthodox, whether they're Catholic, whether they Anglicans, whether as long as they believe Christ is Lord, he was crucified and he rose from the dead. To me, he's a Christian.
Amen. Young Sammy, how are you doing? Mr. Sammy, you're muted. How are you?
Good morning.
Morning, big man. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Nice,
He's got
man.
echo. He's got
Are you
echo.
listening to us on YouTube or something?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Now you can drop and come back. Drop and come back.
Mute YouTube.
Because I can hear echo.
I wonder why there's an echo on his side.
I don't know. See, now it's gone. No more echo. So it was from his side.
Yes.
Yeah, invite
How
him
was your
again.
day, Jabril? How has your day been?
Yeah, pretty good. It's a weekend, and was a beautiful, nice sunny day, and it was a beautiful day. We spent it relaxing at home with the family, and it's very good.
Nice. Me and the wife have been laughing at some of the answers the Muslims have been giving us. It's amazing.
Does your wife listen to us?
Yes.
Poor thing. Why do you put her through this punishment, man? I feel sorry for you, ma'am. I honestly do.
And what's weird now? Muslims believe what they say. That's the sad part.
Yeah,
They believe what they say.
yeah, they do. That's because it's fed into their ears and brains from birth. Okay, and it is hard to break habits when you are used to it from birth. You know, and this is not only with religion, with any habits that you are used to, it is extremely difficult to break. So imagine these guys, the minute they are born, they got a whisper in their ear, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and all these Quranic verses in their ear from birth, from the first 10 seconds that they are born, they got to whisper that in their ear. And then they grow up, they start going to school, they teach them, they go to madrasa, where they teach them all this Quran, and then they grow up in mosques. Not all of them, of course, but the majority of them. And then they grow up, they become adults. Imagine all that fed into their brains, okay? And then when they become 22, 23, 24, 25, around this age, when the mind starts opening up and they look at others and they start studying themselves and learning themselves, and the mind starts the normal process of digesting information and interpreting it into whatever his conscious accepts, some of them realize that, hang on a minute, what I've been taught, it's all wrong. Let me start from zero again. And they go through it again, and then they end up, either leaving Islam or leaving religion or, doing whatever. And some of them stays in their brain and they only grows, what they were taught, and they turn into, what we can see, people with the black flags and so forth, Boko Haram and Al-Qaeda and all these people, they turn into that. So it's either they leave or they go deeper into it and they start practicing it. So, and that's a dilemma that we are faced with, and that's why we do what we do. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's why I do what I do, because I don't want these people to grow up with that mentality and live next door to me, because I don't know when they are going to snap. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, no, I'm being dead serious, because they snap. I mean, the other day here, and you all saw it in Bondi, one of our most famous beaches in Sydney. Two of them snapped. They grabbed rifles. They went over that bridge where people picnicking and celebrating and dancing and swimming and enjoying a nice, beautiful sunny day on Bondi Beach, and they opened fire on them because of their Quranic teaching and what they were taught. And they went, deeper into it. They went into the Philippines. They went into some camps. They started training, and they came back and did what they did in the middle of the street on one of our most beautiful beaches. And this is what we do. What we do.
Hello? Hello?
You guys in a workshop.
Yeah, Yochki.
Are you a mechanic or a blacksmith, or where are you?
Oh,
What are you doing? Oh man. You see, Arthur, this is the effect that you have on people. You're that addictive. Okay, he can't help listening to you even when he's at work. Honestly, he's bashing something. He's I don't know, maybe he's a blacksmith or mechanic or something. And he's got the life on and he's listening to you.
Nice.
Yeah,
The
beautiful.
thing, the reason this topic in particular, the reason I do it is because Muslims, they lie to us and they lie to themselves when they speak about one of the fundamental issues when it comes to the Quran. They lie about the way the Quran exists. They lie to the Muslims and say there's only one Quran. It's the same word for word, recitation for recitation. And then they turn around and say, we believe in 3 gods. Now, why would I believe you when it comes to my belief when you lie about what's true in your belief? It doesn't make
100%.
sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And you know what, Arthur? They the ones that tell us we have 3 gods. We don't believe that. So why don't you talk to me about what I believe, what we believe as Christians? We don't say we have 3 gods. So that's your idea of what we believe in. So keep it to yourself. But when Muslims come and talk to Christians, they should talk to Christians according to Christian belief. We don't talk to them to what we believe in them. We open their books, we read, and we explain what's in their book. You know, and that's how it should be. So you want to talk to Christian, come and tell us and speak to us from what's in our belief, in our books. And in our belief, there's no 3 gods. So why you bring your ideas, your stupid, corrupt ideas, and throw it at us? We don't believe in that. So honestly, I don't know where they get that from. And there are multiple verses, hundreds of verses in the Bible that shows it's only one God that we believe in. It's only one God. So I don't know where they get it from, but that's their idea. And actually, I do know where they get it from. They teach them. The scholars teach them at school. Because I remember back, you know, when I was in Iraq, because I studied in schools there. When we were at school, we had one of the subjects at school was religion, Islamic religion. So we had, you know, like English, Arabic, mathematics, science, chemistry, physics, and all this. And one of the subjects was religion, which was Islam. So we had to sit and learn their religion in their schools. Okay. Some teachers used to give us the options as Christians to leave the class before the lesson starts, because classroom starts. They used to give us the option, say, when you want to stay or you want to leave until the lesson finishes. I used to choose to stay, tell you the truth, because I did, even from, you know, young age, I wanted to learn. And I learned most of the text in Quran from school in Iraq. But funny enough, they never taught us, they never opened and read to us any hadith. Okay, and I mean hadith the way we read them and understand them today. And they never read to us any verses in the Quran, okay, that entices Muslims to fighting and all these things. Never ever. It was all the beautiful verses from Mecca. You know how the Quran is half of it, you know, portion of it is Mecca and portion of it is Medina.
Medina, yes.
Yeah, you know that, don't you? Yeah. So they used to teach us all the verses, the Meccan verses, you know. من شاء فليؤمن من شاء ليكفر, who wishes to believe, who wishes not to believe, and لكم دينكم ولي دين, you have your faith, I have mine, and all these beautiful verses. That's what they used to teach us. Never ever any of the teachers opened chapter 9 and read to us from chapter 9. Never. So we grew up thinking that, oh, how beautiful is this book? Look at these beautiful verses. But then, of course, when we grow up, we started to go deeper into it. And I said, hang on a minute. How come they never showed us this at school? How come they never? Then I started going deeper into it. I read the whole Quran. And then I found out about the hadith. I started reading a hadith. And then I found out about all these different hadith books and the tafsir and the Sirah Nabawiyah and all these Musnad Ahmad and Sunan Nisa'i, Sunan Abi Dawood, and all these other books. Matter of fact, there's about 65,000 books in the religion, of Islam. And funny enough, they tell you the Quran was revealed in a clear Arabic tongue. So a clear book needs 65,000 books to explain it.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes 100%. 100%.
Sure, but why do people request? And maybe it's not people that are actually requesting. I'm not sure, because they request and then it goes away.
They request and go on mute, and this guy's actually out of the app altogether. He's taking a coffee break.
5 minute break, everyone.
Yeah.
Good day.
ES, are you with us?
See what I mean?
Istabel.
Hello?
Istabel.
Okay. Are there any actual Muslim guests that would like to come up and talk?
Yeah, it's gone. Some of these ones that come up and don't talk or go on mute, they will be reporting. They do that sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, they report when they come up on and they go straight on mute. Ask them once, ask them twice. If they don't go off mute, straight away drop them. Because they can report when they are on a guest, and they TikTok considers their report as authentic because they are on a guest.
yeah.
Okay, when they
Okay.
report without being on the guest, they got to report 20 times for TikTok to consider it. But when they are on the guest, it is considered straight away. So when they go on mute, straight away, address them once, twice, no response, drop them.
Okay. Nice. Thank you for the advice.
Yeah, because I've seen that happening in other lives, you know.
Sure, but Jabril, we need to, when we have time, I would like to go through more of the differences between the dialects, man. Because really, I have the few that I have now, but you said there's like hundreds of them, so obviously there
Oh,
might be
my.
one just as bad, you know?
Yeah. In the Arabic searches, you will find them so easily. I mean, they'll all come up. But unfortunately, they are all in Arabic and there are no translated versions of it. It is very rare you will find translated verses. But in Arabic searches, when we do, we just write in Arabic the differences between different Qur'ans. And they will all come up. There's all 26 of them, 26 different Qur'ans will come up. And there are actually not hundreds, there are thousands of differences
Yeah.
between all the different Qur'ans, yeah. And there are some of them, there are words that actually eliminate it altogether. You read it in one Quran, in the other Quran, it doesn't exist. It's not even there. The whole word disappears. And some of them changes the meaning, like bal ajibtu, bal ajibta. And there's another one, I will have to look it up. I made notes of it. I don't have access to it now. It says, قاتلوا وقتلوا. In one Quran, it says قاتلوا, which is they fought. And the other verse, it says وقتلوا. They were unalived, which is a big difference. Fighting is different than being unalived, because fighting, you could go to war, fight, and come back. There's nothing wrong with you. But when you say وَقُتِلُوا, they were unalived. That's it, finished. No more options. And it
Exactly.
is the same verse in two different Qur'ans. Yeah, this is another
Like-
one. Yeah,
like this
huwa
one, yes.
al-Ghani al-Hamid. Another Quran, there is no huwa.
Yeah, in the wash.
Yeah, you see huwa, it disappeared. Some Muslim will
disappeared.
come and tell you, well, it doesn't change the meaning, regardless whether it changes the meaning, because you got bal ajibtu, bal ajibta, it changes the meaning. قاتلوا وقتلوا, it changes the meaning. عند الرحمن, عباد الرحمن, it changes the meaning. There's another one, it says عند الرحمن, and same verse in another Quran, it says عباد الرحمن.
Yeah.
Yeah, عند, it's with. Rahman, it refers to Allah. So with Allah. The other one, it says Ibadur Rahman, the worshippers of Allah, or the slaves of Allah, whichever way you want to take it. According to the context, it's like worshippers of Allah. Okay, so one says with Allah, the other one says worshippers of Allah in the same verse. And they tell you
Yeah.
it's the same. How could it be the same? It's not the same.
Exactly. And you know what? It's true. I had to search. There was a Kunbal, the Kunbal translation, the Kunbal recitation of the Quran. It's not included in that website. I had to look it up and search it like this way in order to find the difference, because the one says, if Allah had willed, I would not have recited to you, nor would He have made it known to you. In the Kunbal, it says, and He would have made it known to you.
Yeah. وَلَأَدْرَنْكُمْ بِهِ وَلَأَدْرَنْكُمْ بِهِ. The other one says لَأَدْرَكَنَّكُمْ بِهِ. Yeah, two different meanings. Now the word looks the same, and you know the letters in the word is the same, but the dialectical marks on it, it's different, which changes the meaning.
Okay. And is it fair to say that these two contradict each other, because the one says he would have, the other one says he wouldn't have?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it
I
does.
found another one where it even says, this one here, where this one says, if Allah had willed, nor would I have made it known to you.
وَإِنْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مَا تَلَوْتُهُ عَلَيْكُمْ. Yeah, what's the other one say?
The other one says, he.
قُلْ لَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مَا تَلَوْتُهُ عَلَيْكُمْ. Yeah. One of them, it says قُلْ. So it's asking Muhammad to say. Because whatever you see قُل in the verse, it is Allah telling Muhammad to say. So whatever words comes after that, it is Muhammad. Allah is addressing Muhammad. But when there is no قُل, it's Allah saying it.
Okay.
So in Surah Al-Ikhlas, it says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Allah is telling Muhammad to say, قُلْ, say, O Muhammad, say. In and the words after it is Allah is asking Muhammad to say. When there is no قُل, like Al-Fatiha, there is no قُل. So Allah is talking then.
Yes.
And when you see in the verse, يا أيها الذين آمنوا, it starts with that. يا أيها الذين آمنوا. It's Allah talking to all the Muslims. Allah directly talking to all Muslims.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا, all you who have believed, which is Muslims.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't seem like any more Muslims are gonna come up. Maybe I should call it here, my friend. Maybe I should call it.
How long have you been on for?
I've been live for 4 hours now.
4 hours. Oh.
Yep. I started at 8.
Yeah.
Listen to it. Hey, my comment section. My friends. That's why I love my friends. No homo. Dude says, oh no.
The other one, Arthur, the other one that we catch a lot of Muslims on, and especially the non-Arabic speakers, it's the translations. The mess they made with translation. Some of it is because they don't know how to translate. And there are, like, if you open, I think it's Quran.com, where it's got all the different translators. There are about 17 of them.
Yes.
And when you read the translation, all 17 of them, very rarely you'll find 2 or 3 that agree on the translation. If you read them all, you will find differences. So each one's giving you his opinion of what the verse means, but there is not actual correct 100% translation. And yeah, because they don't know. But others, I truly believe they do it intentionally to deceive non-Arabic speaking Muslims, to deceive them into believing the verse is saying different than what the verse actually is saying in Arabic. So it gives them different idea of Islam. And mind you, there are 82% of Muslims in the world don't speak Arabic. So
Exactly.
this translation, it's targeting the biggest majority of Muslims in the world. You know, you're talking about 280 million in Indonesia, you're talking about 160 million in Malaysia, you're talking about Turkey, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, you're talking about all these, countries, Pakistan, India, very high populations that don't speak Arabic. So who do they rely on? Either on the Imam in their mosque, what he's telling them, and they take that as literally because they don't know anything else. They don't know the Arabic, or they read translations, and in both ways they are deceived. So when they come up on these lives, and then we read the verse and you tell them this is what he's saying, they get shocked. Say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. This is what it says. Have a look, read the translation. And we keep telling him, listen, I don't need the translation. I am a translator myself. I read it in Arabic and I understand it and I can translate it. This is what it's saying. No, it doesn't.
Yep. A good example of this is one of the only examples that I know of at the moment is chapter 9, verse 31.
31, yes. Yeah, that is one of the biggest. And honestly, I believe that is done intentionally because there's no Muslim translator that can actually translate it the way it is. And I think in the translation, there is one that translated it correctly. There is one.
I think it's
Yeah, I
Sahih.
think it could be Sahih International, or I can't remember which one, but he translated correctly. They have taken their scholars and monks as lords beside Allah and also the Messiah. You see, this one's translated correctly.
Yep. But the others have they have taken
they put the Messiah with the rabbis and monks.
With the rabbis and monks.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. They have taken their doctors and their lords.
Would you believe it? I was one of the first that brought this on TikTok. I brought this up on TikTok. I was the first.
Nice.
And this is about probably 4 or 5 years ago, when I was reading, because I made it a project of mine to go through the Quran and different translators. And I was shocked with what I read, so I started to go more and more. When I got to this, chapter 9, and I read this, I said, hang on a minute, this is big. Then we were on one of the lives with the other brothers. I used to go with them a lot. And I said, look, I found this. Let's have a look at it. And they were all shocked. Wow, what's this? What's this? And then it started sort of spreading, and then everybody got to know it. But yeah, this I brought this up probably 5 years ago, I'd say.
Nice. So you were 5 years ahead of your time.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, this is one of the biggest. But there are many mistranslations that actually change the meaning. And there are a lot of adding, they add words in the translation to the verse that don't exist. Like if you're in chapter 9, if you look at chapter 9, verse 5, look at verse 5. They've added some words in there that changes the meaning for a non-English speaking Muslim. Okay, look what it says. But when the sacred months have sacred months prohibited, it should say when the sacred months have passed.
But when the sacred months have expired, slay those who associate others with Allah and His divinity. Let me rather use Sahih International. Where is it now? Where are you, Sahih? Sahih International. Come on, man. And when the sacred months have passed, then KILL the polytheists, wherever you find them, and capture them and besiege them and sit in wait for them in every place of ambush.
No, this actually it's correct. There's another one I read. There's about 2 or 3 of them. If you look, you'll find them. It says, when the sacred months have passed, then unalive the polytheist, and then between bracket, who violated the treaty. And who violated the treaty, it is not in the Arabic. You will see it there. It's there. It's I can't remember which one, but he added who violated the treaty between bracket.
I'm gonna search for that one.
No, they don't know.
Maybe they fixed it.
Look at this one. But when the months of prohibited for fighting are over, slay the idealists wherever you find them. You find them and take them. No, it's not this one. No, they put it. You see how for fighting, it's in between brackets. That means it's not in the Arabic. It's not in the Arabic version. So they put who violated the treaty. It's actually in Sunnah.com. If you go to Sunnah.com and read the same verse in Sunnah.com, you will see it.
Okay. Check here. When the forbidden months have passed, unalive the polytheists who are at war with you.
Yeah. You see, who are at war with you, it's not in the Arabic. And who violated their treaty, it's not in the Arabic. It does not specify the ones that violated the treaty. It does not specify them. It says, when the sacred months have passed, then unalive the polytheist. And listen to this. This is the most dangerous word in the verse. Wherever you find them.
Sure.
Do you know what means wherever you find them? That means they are in Siberia, in Alaska, in Canada, in Argentina, in Australia, in Europe, wherever. It says wherever.
Yeah.
Okay? That means it's an open, it does not specify the Arabian Peninsula. It does not specify the Muslim countries. It does not specify the ones that are fighting. It does not. It says, unalive the polytheist wherever you find them. And if you ask them, who is the polytheist? What is the meaning of the word polytheist, mushrikeen? What is the meaning of mushrikeen, mushrik? It is whoever associate someone with the worship of Allah. That means you go to another Quran verse, it says, لَقَدْ كَفَرُوا الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ الْمَسِيحَ هُوَ اللَّهِ. They blasphemed whoever said that the Messiah is God.
Allah.
Okay? Who says that the Messiah is God? Christians. Okay? That means the polytheists are Christians. And it says, لَقَدْ كَفَرُوا. لَقَدْ كَفَرُوا. They became kafir. Then if you go to Surah Muhammad, verse 4, it says, wherever you find الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, which is us, smite their necks. Surah Muhammad, I don't know what the number is, but Surah Muhammad, and the verse 4.
Here's it. It's Dr. Mustafa Kitab, the clear Quran. He's the one that says it. But once the sacred months have passed, unalive the polytheists who violated their treaties.
Yeah. You see? I mean, if someone reads it, if a non-Arabic speaker Muslim reads it, he says, oh, well, it's fair enough. These people violated the treaty. So it's okay. It gives him different interpretation of the verse in his mind. Okay, it gives him different understanding of the whole verse. The verse doesn't say whoever violated the treaty. Because if you go to chapter 9, verse 1, read verse 1, it tells you who violated the treaty. It starts with the violation of the treaty and it tells you who violated it. Chapter 9, verse 1. براءة
Making
من الله ورسوله لمن عاهدتم. Okay. براءة من الله ورسوله إلى الذين عاهدتم من المشركين. This is a discharge from all obligations, all treaties by Allah and His Messenger. So who's violating the treaty?
Allah and His Messenger.
Exactly. Exactly. So how can you go to verse 5 and unalive the polytheist who violated the treaty? Verse 1 tells you Allah and Rasul violated the treaty. And they decided, Muhammad decided, now we are strong enough, we got a big enough army, we don't need any treaties with anybody. Everybody's open slaughter for us. That's what happened. And he gave them 4 months, okay, he gave them 4 months to roam the earth, do whatever they want, and until they leave. After the 4 months has passed, when the sacred months have passed, which are 3 months or 4 months, I can't remember, he's telling them in verse 5, when they pass these 3 months, okay, and within the 3 months, you cannot do nothing to them. Okay, if they want to leave, they want to do whatever, they can't leave, you got to help them to leave, you know. But when the months have passed, then it's an open slaughter for them. You can unalive them wherever you find them.
Hunting
So
season.
if they left your territory, then you can chase them into the next country. And that's what they did when they went to Iraq, when they went to Syria, when they went to Lebanon, when they went to Palestine, when they went to Egypt, when they went to North Africa, all the way from Egypt to Morocco. And then when they traveled the Mediterranean Sea north, and they went into Spain, and then they went into Rome, they went into, you know, because of this
They
verse.
went. They,
Unalive
w-
them
they
wherever
went to
you find them.
Nigeria and
They went to-
and Western African country, Senegal, Gambia. So all these countries, they wanted to take over Nigeria for so many decades. Nigeria has a population of 250 million people. And Christians there are over 150 million people. But what they do is this, they will change the number, they will manipulate the statistics and say Muslims is, Muslims are majority, but which is a lie anyway. So what they do in Africa, you guys don't watch the news in Africa. We
Yes, we do.
mention about other countries and all that. So Islam has tried to dominate the most populated country in Africa called Nigeria. Google it. Population the highest, even of the dark skin race on the entire earth, Nigeria. So that's why you see, that's why Donald Trump spoke. That is
Yeah.
that gun are blazing.
And what
And
is
now
Boko
they are shaking
Haram?
forever.
What is Boko
So
Haram?
you can watch. I think I have to post so many things right here on my. So we
What
see
is
that
Boko
there was a
Haram doing in
debate.
Nigeria? Boko Haram, what are they doing in Nigeria now to Christians?
The same thing. I mean, you see, Boko Haram was created by the same government of Buhari, which the guy who just died a few months ago is in the grave now waiting God's judgment. Let me say this quickly also. People think, Muslim, whatever, leader, whatever. Anyone that is following that very guy called Muhammad, when he leave this world, there's judgment awaiting him. And anybody that unalive anybody will be judged to hell, accepting the repent before they leave this world. We have to send that message very clear. There's judgment.
Yeah.
Because they've been indoctrinated with the first book called Quran. And thank God that they cannot supersede and overpower TikTok, Twitter, all those internet itself. If they have the power to overcome or to subdue internet, they would have done that. That's their job. So finally, Nigeria was not captured finally, so they killed many people. Christians are resisting in terms of their numbers. They see miracles. They see Muslim. One recently, a Muslim, the son of a Muslim imam, is on YouTube. Check it out. A pastor in Nigeria interviewed him. He's an ex-Muslim now for years. He's now evangelist for Jesus Christ. He was born in Islam. He can read from cover to cover about Quran, and he displayed everything on internet, and they were angry. But the more they are angered, the more many Muslims are being converted in Nigeria to Islam and other Islamic countries. So guys, this is not the time to stop.
Thanks, preacher. I appreciate that. Muslims, if your religion left every other religion alone, you wouldn't have as much trouble as you have right now. Christianity gets criticized for textual differences. It gets criticized for having a God that displays its power. It gets criticized for having a God that entered the world through flesh. Islam gets criticized for having Muhammad as a prophet. One thing that all people, atheists, all of them agree, the person of Jesus, he was an amazing teacher. He was an amazing person, right? It's to the degree where almost every religion wants Jesus to be part of their religion. Muslims want Jesus. Jehovah's Witnesses, they want Jesus. Most religions in the world want Jesus. That's the type of person he was. Yet when it comes to Islam, they have Muhammad. Why? Muhammad, he is the type of person to teach you that it's okay to lie. If you want to save your life, if you want to stop arguments between you and your wife, lie. Lie. It's okay. Even though the Quran says Allah doesn't support the liar, in paradise there will be no lying. Blessed are those who turn away from lying. The Quran condemns lying, whereas Muhammad, he makes excuses for it. It's to the degree where people lie about the very Quran that their faith is based on. If you have to lie to defend your religion, why not just find a religion that you don't have to lie in order to defend? You can make fun of Christians all you like for having a God that stepped into flesh, for having a God that dies for his creation. You can make fun of us for having a God that humbled himself, born in a manger. Come on now. Born in a manger. We have a God that since his birth caused, persecution for people. Hundreds of thousands of people were unalived simply because of a prophecy that the king is born. We have a God that offers you a way out of your situation. We have a God that offers you salvation in its fullness. There's nothing you can do to save yourself. There's nothing you can do to correct the wrongs that you did. You can move on from them. You can stop committing them. But a broken glass is a broken glass. Once glass is shattered, the entire thing is lost. It is undeniable that we have been created. You did not cause your birth. And even if you are a father or a mother, you didn't create that child. You helped with the ingredients. So we have a creator who creates us. And he gave us a conscience. You know what is right and wrong. When you do wrong, you know it's you. And fortunately, but also unfortunately, we have a just God. You want to say something, Jibril?
Amen. Amen to that. No, it's all right. I'm enjoying listening to this.
Another thing I wanted to add to that is this. You see, when you mention when God in the flesh was born in the name of Jesus, what happened to him when he was born? Why is it that the king was ordered that all the male children all the male children should be killed, should be unalived. Exactly what they are doing right now. So what does that mean? That means leaders in government can be possessed by the same man called, or the fallen angel called the devil, Satan. So in which case Satan possesses leaders the way he gives instructions. So we have leaders now in some countries, they will come and say, oh, Islam is a religion of peace. Obama said that, Bush said that. It's only Donald Trump who has never said that, rather said, wherever you unalive Christians, I'm coming for you. So we're not gonna praise God. Yes, go ahead.
No, that was good. You say Trump never called Islam a religion of peace.
Arthur, have you ever read Surah 24, chapter 24, verse 33?
Let me go and see. Surah 24, verse
No,
33.
33, yeah. I want to show you something very, very interesting and funny. I don't know if I've never heard you talking about this, but sometimes when we're talking to Muslims, they bring certain subjects up, and then this verse is sort of talked about.
Okay, let me read it. But let them who find not marriage abstain until Allah enriches them from His bounty. And those who seek a contract from among whom your right hands possess, then make a contract with them if you know there is within them goodness, and give them from your wealth of Allah which He has given you. And do not compel your slave girls. Yes?
Now it's the interesting part. Yeah.
Do not
read this.
compel your slave girls into prostitution if they desire chastity.
Hold there.
Yes.
Do not compel your girls, your slave girls. The word slaves, it's not actually in the Arabic verse. In the Arabic verse, ولا تكرهوا فتياتكن على البغاء إن أردنا تحصنا. So it says your girls. It does not say slave girls. It does not specify slaves. It says do not force your girls, okay, into prostitutions if they desire chastity. In أردنا تحصنا in Arabic, which means if they wanted to get married. So desire chastity, they translated it like that. But in Arabic, it means do not force them into prostitution if they want to get married. So the question is, what about if they don't?
If they don't, then it's okay to force them.
Then it's okay to make them work into prostitution. That's what it's telling them. Because he's telling them, do not force them, but he's giving them condition. When do I not force them? If they wanted to get married. And what about if your girls don't want to get married and they desire to work into prostitution? It is allowed. It is allowed.
The end of the verse is just as bad.
Yes, I know.
It's just as bad because it says, even if you compel them, and if you should compel them, in other words, if they wanted chastity and you compelled them, then Allah is all forgiving.
Yes. So when it says Allah is all forgiving, this is not clear even in the Arabic, and we've had a lot of debates about this. Is Allah not forgiving to the girls or to the owner or to the parent or the caregiver that wants to force her into prostitution? Who is Allah not who is Allah forgiving to?
For the compeller. It's the compeller.
So it's a compeller.
If someone should compel them.
Yeah.
Because you can't talk about the woman being compelled because the victim doesn't need forgiveness.
Can you imagine this? It's telling you, just to explain it, do not force your girls to become prostitutes if they want to get married. But if they don't want to get married and they want to go into prostitution, then let them, because Allah will forgive at the end. So it's okay with Allah either, so Allah is okay with it. If you force them, they become prostitute, they bring you money, okay? it's okay because Allah will forgive. But when you read it in Arabic, it does not actually give you a clear understanding because it says, "Inna Allah ghafurun rahim." When it says Allah is forgiving, who does He forgive? I know here it says the compeller, or your understanding is the compeller, but when you read it in Arabic, you cannot understand whether it is the girls or the compeller. Or maybe both. Maybe both. I don't know. Maybe Allah will forgive both. But can you imagine this? This is a green light for a Muslim to make his girls, if they don't want to get married, to work into prostitution because Allah will forgive them.
Now, let me address the Muslims again. Do you see Muslims, the type of problems that people call Islam out? At the moment, I'm personally just having a problem with Muslims lying to me about the way their Quran exists. It's a problem because there are Muslims that actually believe that they have the proper religion because the book that they have is unchanged. Preservation is a powerful thing. If the Bible wasn't preserved the way it was, then there would be much room for doubt. If the Bible didn't have as many manuscripts as it does, there would be much room to doubt. That's why Muslims claim that the Quran has been preserved word for word, recitation for recitation. That's a lie. It is a lie. The Hadith portray a Quran that has been changed. Muhammad, I don't want to get started on Muhammad. Muhammad made himself to be equal with Allah in multiple ways. Allah told Muhammad to recite the Quran in one way. Muhammad said, Na'a. Allah said, okay, two ways. Na'a. When Allah said 7, then Muhammad kept quiet. Later on, we find out that there's much more than 7 ways. We find out that the Quran today was not authorized to be compiled the way it was compiled by the Prophet. Muhammad never authorized the Quran to be compiled the way it is today. It was compiled after his death. Do you know what's worse? It was not compiled by the people Muhammad entrusted it to be compiled by. The people Muhammad entrusted didn't agree with the Quran we have today. So why do you claim it's the same? The recitation, there's this Muslim that says, my apologies, I'm going to play it again. Watch this. I'm just going to show you an example of the lies that they tell. Because we know that people recite the Quran differently. We know this. But listen to this Muslim and how he lies about his Quran. Listen to what he says about the recitation in particular. If they are willing,
It's been preserved, the Quran. To this day, word for word has been preserved. Alhamdulillah, for 1400 years. Today, it doesn't matter which part of the world you go to North America, you go to Australia, go to Europe, so it doesn't matter which part of the world you go to, you will ask them to recite and they'll recite exactly the same.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter which part of the world you go to, they'll recite it exactly the same. How do we know this is, yes? Were you saying something, Jibril?
No, I'm saying that's a lie.
Exactly. Really, James? That's a bold-faced lie, because in the time of the Prophet, people didn't recite the Quran the same.
James, come up, brother, come up. I haven't spoken to you for a long time, man.
James saying we just hate this.
No, just come
I
up,
hate
come up.
lies. I hate lies. Blade, let's have
Invite
the
him, invite
conversation.
James.
Blade, let's have the conversation. Listen to what that guy said. You can take any two Muslims and make them recite the Quran. They'll recite it the same. We know that's not true. But that is the lies they tell each other and the lies they tell us. King, I want to speak to Muslims, my friend. I have my good friend here, Jabril, because I know him. I don't know you well enough to keep you on the panel. I am sorry. Yo, James.
Hey.
ChatGPT is unbelievable.
James, how are you, brother?
What is wrong with you guys?
You say
We
we're
are
haters.
haters. We can't help it. We can't help it. We're haters.
So, guys, I did something today, just on the topic, right? On the topic, I did something today that I've never done before. I had a conversation with ChatGPT. So I've noticed,
Oh, wow.
honest to God, never ever use ChatGPT for anything. So today I thought, well, let me see what this ChatGPT is all about. And I asked the questions. For example, is there more than one Quran? And I could actually manipulate answers from ChatGPT based on my opinion. And ChatGPT is first said, I can't get into this debate because it's a religious debate and it can cause hate and how you say. I'm like, what? Chat, you just a blooming app. You just do what you're told. But it actually said to me that the answers could be misconstrued and used against people as hate speech. ChatGPT said this. So I was like, okay, well, that's fine. But yeah, man,
I think
you guys are just
ChatGPT is
hating on the
Muslim
religion
anyway.
of peace.
I think it's Muslim, ChatGPT.
Well, unfortunately, man, it proved to me today that I'm so wrong when it comes to Islam that I need to stop.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
apparently I'm a hater.
That's what I was going to say, James. You calling us haters. There's no bigger hater than you. You're the biggest one, mate. Have a listen to your lives. I mean, I listen to them every night here because in my time zone, it's nighttime when you start your life. It is very enjoyable to listen to you. And I sit there and listen. And sometimes I go to sleep listening.
Let me
And
just
honestly,
to my man Jibril. Let me tell you guys. So about 5-6 years ago, there was a guy called Ahmed ex-Muslim. Now, for those that know him, he's a legend. He is who
yeah.
we've all learned from, right? I mean, he is, I would say, better than Christian Prince. And we had him. His name is David. He's an ex-Muslim. He used to, was he Salafi? What was he? He was
Yeah,
a
he was.
recruiter.
Yeah, he was.
He was like the craziest Muslim you could ever find, right? But
And
this
in
guy forgot more.
James, which is, and in a town, I know it's called Sahur, in a town where it is so Salafi, honestly, you would not believe it. How everybody, it's like Quraysh. It's like at the time of Quraysh, that's where you're living there. That's where he used to live. Okay?
Yeah, so basically, for those that don't know, it's Ahmed ex-Muslim. He stopped doing TikTok lives because this was part of the way he used to try to monetize himself, and it wasn't paying off, so he had to do other stuff. But he does pop in every now and then. But my point being, many years ago, many moons ago, when we were first doing this, it was me, Jibril, people like Ahmed ex-Muslim, and man, did we cause problems with people because you can't argue with people that know the Arabic. So when you have a topic, for example, like is there more than one Quran? And then we look at Ajibtu, Ajibta, and you have the Arabic people speakers there, you'll be shocked at how they can't maneuver away from the claims. So again, I'm trying to stay on topic. When you have people like Jibril, and back then he was William. And back then, people, when we, I even remember when the name Jibril came in, it was started off as a joke because we were like, oh, Jibril is going to come with new and improved, messages. And then all of a sudden, Jibril changed his name to Jibril, and we loved it. It was crazy. So, yeah, man. So if you guys don't know the power that this guy called Jibril has made, and people like David, Ahmed, ex-Muslim, it's crazy, guys.
The
But
professor.
remember, James. First, when we came up, when Ahmed was on, like you said, 5 years ago, Ahmed's English it wasn't as strong as it is today. So I used to be his interpreter.
Naive English.
Yeah, I used to.
He used to bring me up to read for him.
Yeah, I used to come up to interpret for him. So, and that's how it all started. And then that's why he started calling me Jibril. You're my inspiration. And that's how the name came up. Yeah.
Copy. Wait. Kuru, what are you talking about? Copies. Why don't you just request up, and then we'll show you what we're talking about. Oh, you have 6 followers. Oh, I'm sorry. But yes, if I'm a hater because I call out falsehood, then by all means, I accept. You can't pretend that your book is perfect, criticize other people's books, misinterpret, misrepresent other people's belief when you lie about the existence and the state of existence of your own book. Don't do that. People are coming now with, yes?
Yeah, I was going to ask James, are you opening live? Because I know on the weekend you don't open lives. Are you opening one tonight or today in your time? Yeah. Yeah.
Don't, step on, because again, I look at this, I'm not going to say that they're schedules, but I look at who goes live and I don't want to take away from the people that are listening to them. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm competing with other people, trying to take away the attention. Yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, I don't know. I don't look at it that way. I don't know if anybody else looks at it that way. I don't. Because you see, for me, it's 5 days a week, James, and 2 days on the weekend, it's Arthur. So that's how.
I may go live after Arthur then, maybe later. Because,
honestly, because Arthur opens on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and you're from Monday to Friday.
So you basically like your South Africans, right? I mean, look at you, man.
It's
not like most of the world. You love your South Africans.
You know, well, first of all, I've been to South Africa multiple times. And the other thing is, I don't know what it is with my English here in Australia. A lot of people, when I speak to them, they ask me, are you South African? I don't know, is there something in my accent that actually indicates that I might sound like a South African?
It's the way you say Afrikaans. It's also nice.
Afrikaans, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I didn't spend a long time, but I've been probably, I think, about 5 or 6 times to Joburg and other cities in there. This is on business. When I used to work, to do some, I had some clients in there, and we used to import from some companies in there when I was in the seafood business. And so I used to travel there probably once or twice a year. And but I never stayed for a prolonged period of time to develop an accent. I used to say like maximum 8 days, so.
Getting seafood from Johannesburg, bro, they were conning you.
It wasn't
there's no sea in Joburg.
No. It was the head office of the company called Irvin and Johnston, INJ. It wasn't in Joburg, but all their fisheries, and they had boats actually. They used to catch the fish at sea, process it, freeze it, and all that at sea. So they used to have factory boats, and I've been on those factory boats out at sea. And they used to catch, clean, cut, clean, fillet, and freeze all within 1 hour on the boat at sea. So yeah, but the head office was in Joburg. Yeah.
What of a dude. Hey, you guys, just because Cape Town has a beach, how we must brag. You
I've
should
got nice
let me
beaches,
play
actually.
Yep. Let me play this other guy for you. Listen to what this guy says. When I speak about Muslims lying, this is the type of things that I mean. Watch this. They expect us to believe it. Just because they say it, trust me, bro. That's the source. Come on now. Internet is makkelijk.
Ustaz Jamal is saying Quran is a miracle.
What a miracle.
Yeah, he's mocking. He's mocking. Like he's a Christian and he is a
Let me tell him
master.
about Jamal.
He's a master in the Arabic language. This guy.
Yeah, so Jamal will destroy any Muslim when it comes to the Arabic of Islam.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man, he is a master in the grammar of the Arabic language. So when it comes to Quran and you get Muslims want to argue, no, this word doesn't mean this. This word doesn't mean that. This is grammar and dialectical mark and all this. Jamal should come in. He can destroy them. He destroys anybody on this. He's a master, Arthur. I'm telling you, he's a master.
Nice. Yes, James, what did you want to say? I'm listening.
No, I was just going to say to Jibril, man, we've been on this for such a long time.
We have.
So many people. I mean, you know, back 6 years ago, I started, maybe even more, 2000, 6 years ago. And the craziness is that look at all these amazing, like look at Arthur, right? All these amazing brothers and sisters that have popped in, and we've seen so many. But notice that all these Muslims we've been talking to have disappeared. Look, you remember Mansour, he used to come up and meet all of us. Disappeared. All these other names disappeared, but look how the Christian faith is growing on TikTok. The debates on Christians have increased, but the debaters on Muslims have disappeared.
100%.
There was also a very famous, well, I can't call him famous, but a Muslim who used to like dress in the full attire. He used to speak to Christian Prince and all that. He's also just gone now. Sure, but he was one of the people that you complimented, saying that he's a nice guy to talk to, but he's gone.
And
wait,
James,
sorry guys.
The same phenomena is happening in the Arabic lives. You know, the Arabic-speaking lives. Debates, Christians and Muslims. Same thing. A lot of Muslim debaters in the Arabic lives have disappeared. Same as the English. And the Christian one's still there. The Christian one's still there, and they are stronger than ever.
Yeah, let me play this video quickly, guys. My apologies. Let me just listen to this. What these Muslims are saying.
These teachers are, mashallah, the most qualified teachers in Europe. How does preservation work? And in other words, how has the Quran been preserved? If it were the case that right now, at this moment, every single Muslim, meaning book or parchment wherein the book, the Quran was inscribed, was to disappear, right now, overnight, in every single Muslim community, you will have exactly the same book, with exactly the same letters, with exactly the same vowelings emerge and be transcribed and be recited out loud amongst every single Muslim community worldwide.
Bullshit.
That's special. Perfect preservation.
Sure. Wow.
Bullshit.
The exact same words, the exact same meaning across all communities of Islam.
Yeah.
And did you hear? These are the scholars that are trustworthy.
Arthur, did you know if you travel to Morocco and in the airport, if they search your bags and they find a Hafs Quran, they will arrest you? Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
Isn't Morocco a Muslim country?
It is a Muslim. They read Warsh only. They
I
read
can
Warsh
confirm
only.
that. Jibril,
Yeah.
I was in Morocco, and I
Yeah.
went and I asked a guy, he was at the bar, and I remember I'm at a hotel talking to a Muslim at a bar, and I said to him, guy, do you want to like talk about Islam a little bit with me just so I understand Islam? And he's like, yeah. So I said, well, do you guys use the hafs or the wash? His whole smile left his face, and he said to me, we do not talk about religion anymore. We do not use hafs. Hafs is from Satan. We are wash, blah, blah, blah. Don't mention it again. And then he didn't want to speak to me. They followed me and my family in the hotel. They made sure we didn't talk to anyone about religion. And that was only because of the WAFs. Now, God Logic sent me a message, right? God Logic was like, listen, you need to record your conversation with them in Morocco so that I can play it. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you want me to get unalived? Because you knew that I would be in trouble. This is why the same thing happened when I was in the UAE. And I asked them there which Qurans they use. I said, oh, I like the wash the best. And you should have seen their faces. I'm a trouble guy.
Troublemaker. Troublemaker you are. Yeah, that's how bad it is between Hafs and Warsh. That's how bad it is, yes. It's not allowed in Morocco. And vice versa. Warsh is not allowed in Saudi Arabia and Egypt and all these other countries. Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, all these countries, not allowed.
So, in other words, if there was only one Quran, why do certain countries ban certain recitations? Because they're not the same. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same.
And you know what's the funny part? Do you want to hear the funny part? Hafs
Please tell
and
me.
Warsh are both authenticated and stamped with full authority from Al-Azhar. Do you know who Al-Azhar is? It is the highest Sunni Islamic authority. And they are based in Egypt. If you open a Warsh Quran and a Hafs Quran and Khalaf Quran and Qalun and all these other ones, they are authorized, authenticated by Al-Azhar. So Al-Azhar is saying, no, that's fine, you can. And you know why they did that? Because if they don't, then Muhammad's hadith, the 7 qira'at, the 7 recitation, will be null and void. So in order to confirm the hadith of Muhammad, they have to confirm these books. They have to confirm it. they forced into it. And that's where the dilemma starts, because when we open these books and read it to them, oh, no, this is wrong. It is authenticated by Al-Azhar. You can't run away from it. Yeah.
So, yes, Muslims, we are not telling you this in order to express hatred for Islam. I don't like the fact that Muslims have been lying to us. They've been lying to us, saying there's more than one Quran. If there's only one Quran, why do certain countries prohibit you from having certain recitations? If there's only one Quran, why did the companions of the Prophet disagree about recitation? Why did they disagree about compilation, standardization? Why did they disagree if there's only one? Why are Muslims who criticize the Trinity, why do you who criticize the Trinity accept that there's one Quran with multiple recitations, but you reject one God with a triunity of persons? It's called hypocrisy. That's what it's called. Hypocrisy. You say you don't understand the Trinity, but you understand the Quran? You understand the Quran?
That is hypocrisy.
It's hypocrisy.
It is.
It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Oh, come on now, verify for me. Dude, let me know. You said you're gonna be at home at 1:35, right? There we
There you
go.
go. You have a challenger. You see in the comments, I challenge you.
We know who that is.
Yeah. استاذ جمال خليك عاقل خليك عاقل لك يا استاذ جمال. انت استاذنا.
So, okay, there it is, guys. Within the next 24 minutes, I'm gonna call it. Any Muslim? Is there any Muslim that wants to come up? Yes, but I'm glad today's live has given me a Muslim that confessed the Quran we have today um, was not given to us by any of the people the Prophet said we should take it from. The Prophet said, take it from Ibn Mas'ud, take it from Ubay bin Ka'b, take it from, what's his name?
سالم مولى أبي
Marwan.
حذيفة. Take it from
Yes,
Mu'adh ibn Jabal. That's the four.
exactly. And Salim, what's Salim's name? I don't know his name.
سالم مولى أبي حذيفة.
Okay.
You know who this guy is? You know who Salim مولى أبي حذيفة is?
Nope.
Okay. There's a hadith that says a guy was adopted by Abi Hudhayfa and his wife, and then he grew up, and Abi Hudhayfa started getting upset because he was looking at his wife, like, as his mother, like, he was adopted from young. Then he went to Muhammad and he said, look, she went to Muhammad and she said, my husband is getting upset because Salim has grown up. Now he's a man. And Abi Hudhayfa, my husband, he doesn't like him to be around. So what should we do? He said, breastfeed him. You know that hadith?
Yes, it's the one where Muhammad laughs.
Laughs and he says, breastfeed him. She said to him, but he's got a beard. Like he's a bearded man. He said, yes, I know he's got a beard. Breastfeed him. And that's where breastfeeding came, and then Aisha started doing breastfeeding. But this guy, Salim, that's the same guy, Salim Mawla Abi Hudhayfa. That's the same guy. And later on, Muhammad says, take the Quran from him.
Now I know at least something about him. I know kind of where he comes from.
Yeah.
But yes, none of the Quran today is given by Hafs. Hafs wasn't mentioned. In fact, King, he gave an awesome example. He gave an awesome point. He said the reason there's multiple recitations is because the Prophet asked for it. The Prophet asked for it. The Prophet said, give me more recitations. So therefore,
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Why, brother, you are attack Islam? Islam is peace, is mercy.
Mercy.
سلام الرب يكون معكم إخوتي وأساتذتي. God bless you, brothers and sisters. I shall show you two sentences is most dangerous in Quran, and no one talk about it. Because if someone he know nothing about even if he know Arabic language, but this is high secret, and no one can no imam, no sheikh, no Arabic sentence language, they are talking about these two sentences. Surah Shura 51 and Surah Hud 81 and Surah Ibrahim 46. Most important thing in the language is positive and negative. النفي والإثبات. النفي والإثبات, positive and negative in Surah Ibrahim 46. And Hafs, what he said, even in Hafs there is thousands of mistake when he said in Surah Shura 51, I shall read it in Arabic, وَمَا كَانَ لبشر أن يكلمه الله إلا وحيا, number one, أو من وراء حجاب, number two, أو يرسل رسولا. يرسل لما قال يرسل he destroyed. He want to prove that in Islam there is three kind of وحي. والله شنو هو وحي بالإنجليزي؟ ما أعرف
Inspiration.
يا
knowledge.
أنا راح أشرحها بالعربي وأنتوا تترجموها بالإنجليزي. At the time he said أو يرسل، والقرآن يريد يثبت أنه ثلاث أنواع من وحي.
أستاذ جمال أستاذ جمال أستاذ جمال
نعم.
أي سورة هي؟
شورى 51.
شو رقم شنو رقم الشورى؟ شنو رقمها؟
ترتيبها والله ما أعرف، أنا من ذاكرة بتكلم.
أوكي.
نعم. سورة
الشورى
51. ثلاثة جمل قرآنية. أنا عندي 6 قنابل نووية في القرآن، إله القرآن ما يقدر يرد عليها. أشك حلقة.
No, I think you got more than that. Ustaz Jamal, you know the live is in English, and all the listeners are English speakers, so we would appreciate it if you keep it in English, please.
And for me, it's difficult because in Arabic,
I know.
Nahu, it's difficult. When he said, I shall try as I can.
Yeah.
In Arabic, there is many secret in Arabic language. No one dare to talk about it. When he said Islam, he want to prove that there is 3 kind of inspiration. But the sentence this in Qiraat Hafs is not true. It's opposite. When he said, وَمَا كَانَ لِبَشَرٍ أَنْ يُكَلِّمَهُ اللَّهُ إِلَّا وَحْيًا أَوْ مِنْ وَرَاءِ حِجَابٍ أَوْ يُرْسِلَا. Present continuous, it must be يُرْسِلُوا, not يُرْسِلَا. When he make it يُرْسِلَا, he destroyed. He make it opposite. It means there is no in Islam, no prophecy, no message, and no messenger. Do you understand what I'm...
It is 42, chapter 42, verse 51.
There is no verse in Quran. It's sentence. جملة. ماكو آية.
هسه اطلعها. هسه راح يحطها على الشاشة.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's chapter. So you say I'm reading it in English, and it is not for any human being that Allah should speak to him except by revelation. That's 1. Or from behind a petition. That's 2. Or that he sends a messenger to reveal.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
He sent.
It is not he. There is no he.
He sent. He said, أو يرسلا. It's a big mistake. If he was saying يرسلوا, it was true. There is 3 kind of what you can revelation. But here when he said يرسل يعني طيح حظ الجملة، قلبها عليها واطيها، سواها عكس.
اوكي، يعني يرسل، من هو الذي يرسل؟
الله على اساس الله يرسل الرسول، ولكن هنا غير صحيح. It's not true. If he was saying أو يرسلوا بالمضارع present, it's okay. But he said يرسل رسولا. يرسل أصبحت الكلمة معطوفة على يكلم، فعل يكلم منصوب. هذا هو منصوب. يرسل فتحة على اللام والفتحة على الميم. أنا ما أقدر أشرحها هاي باللغة الإنجليزية، صعبة.
لا it's very hard. It's very hard to explain. But it's Arthur, we're saying it's a major grammar mistake in the Arabic version of this verse. There's a major grammar mistake. It is very hard to explain, but I can understand what he's saying. But it's a grammar error, major grammar error.
Yeah. And the Sheikh, and he said, وما كان لبشر أن يا ابن الشفطر كده اقرا يرسلا 50 سنة أنت الشيخ وما تعرف الفرق. You don't know what's the difference between يرسلوا أو يرسلا. This is a big mistake. And
it's like عجبت. It's like عجبت وعجبت.
No, it's worse. Yeah, this is worse. This is a clear bomb, not mistake grammar normal. No. هذه قنبلة نووية، مو خطأ يعني ولو هي صحيحة فعميت فعميت. Also عجبت وعجبت عجبت you was wondering. عجبت I was wondering. So what is this?
And the Muslims say, no, there is no difference between the Ajibtu and Ajibta.
شرمدي يمو.
That's what they say. They say there's no difference.
There's no difference.
No.
Then I can put the name of his mom in this sentence, and we will see if he will accept it.
Yeah.
So in Surah Ibrahim 46, Nafi wal Isbat. The most important thing in the language, any language, if you said yes, and if you said opposite of no. أقوى ما في اللغة النفي والإثبات. In Surah Ibrahim 46, he said, وَقَدْ مَكَرُوا مَكْرَهُمْ وَعِنْدَ اللَّهِ مَكْرُهُمْ وَإِنْ كَانَ مَكْرُهُمْ لِتَزُولَ مِنْهُ الْجِبَالِ. يا استعارة تصريحية. شوف بالإنجليزي ما أقدر أقول استعارة تصريحية، هذه الأمور مبنية ومعطوفة، هي صعبة علي.
لا طبعا.
نعرف إنجليزي نتكلم عادي، بس الأمور النحو والبلاغة والفصاحة والإعراب هي صعبة. ولكن قدر المستطاع. When he says someone yes and the other said no, it means المكر يزيل الجبال. يعني شبه القرآن أو شبه الرسول بالجبال، وشبه العظمة بمكر الأعداء. المكر شو يسوي؟ يقول لك المكر ما يزيل الجبال. Why? He said in here it means ما للنفي for negative. واللام هنا لي تسمى في اللسان العربي لام الجحود، يعني بينكر. يعني المكر لا يزيل الجبال. طيب آمنا بالله. القراءة الثانية تقول وقد مكروا مكرهم وعند الله مكرهم وإن كان مكرهم لا تزول. لا not لي. لام هنا هي لام التوكيد، وإن ما قبلها وإن كان مكرهم لا تزول. إن هنا هي المخففة من الثقيلة وليست نافية، لأن إن المخففة تدخل على لام التوكيد في الجمل القرآنية ولا تدخل على لام الجحود.
Thank you, dude.
لذلك أخي جبريل تسمعني؟
أنا أسمعك، بس كنت أدور على سورة إبراهيم حتى يحطها على الشاشة.
إبراهيم 46. And all Sheikh they are reading by these two recites. And no one dare to say this is a big mistake.
Yeah, no, Arthur, this guy destroys them, but in Arabic, in the Arabic lives. In English, it's very, very difficult to translate what he's talking about in English. I mean, honestly, you need a professor in English and Arabic language to translate it. It is deep. It's a deep grammar he's talking about. But Arabic speakers can understand exactly what he's talking about. And he destroys them in this. He absolutely destroys them. They cannot argue with him with this.
قسما عظما دكتوراه في اللغة إجا شيخ أزهري أمام 262 شخص ومنتظريه يومين على أساس راح يسحق الطائر. وحياة ربي سويت ممسحة ومسحت بي أرض العضو، كنست الأرض بي، سويتها مكنسة بالدليل والبرهان.
He was debating a Muslim scholar, a doctor in Islam. And he said to him, yep, no problem. He told him all these verses that he's talking about. He said, I will come back and I will debate you with this. And then he disappeared, never to be seen, never came back. And he was a doctor from Azhar.
That's hectic.
Yeah. What are you going to do, Arthur? Are you going to close or what?
In like 20 minutes. The dude for Christ is on his way home now. When he gets home, then I'll close it. Muhammad in the comments, do you want to come up and talk about the multiple Qurans? One of the big reasons that I'm talking about the fact that there's more than one Quran, I want Christians to see how Muslims defend the Quran being one. I want you to see it. They say the Quran is one, but it has different words. They say it's one, but it has different meanings. They say it's one, but it's distinct in the way it's pronounced. All these reasons, even though it has all these differences, they still call it one Quran. That's how they are defending the Trinity, and they don't even know it.
Muhammad, come
They
up, come up.
Apparently he's driving at the moment.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Even
That's what he says.
Even قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد الله أحد الله الصمد. This is not Arabic word. This is Aramaic.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Arthur?
No.
Yeah. قل هو
Aramaic is.
الله أحد الله الصمد. It's not Arabic.
Wow. I thought the Quran is a clear Arabic book.
No,
this
brother.
one's not.
All it was written by Aramaic word, and they give the meaning of these words Arabic meaning.
They translated the meaning. Okay.
Yeah.
But where they got caught was with the word ahad, because the word ahad in Arabic, it does not mean one. It means one of. But in Aramaic and Hebrew, it means one. Ahad, ahad. In Hebrew, it's one. So they took the word from Aramaic and Hebrew, put it in the Quran, thinking that's going to mean one. But in Arabic, when we look at it as Arabic speakers, ahad, it means one of. You say ahad al-tullab, ahad al-talamida, ahad al-asatida, ahad al... Every time after the word ahad, it becomes multiples, plural, never singular. And the word ahad in Arabic language must be followed by plural. It cannot be not followed by anything. You can't say ahad and stop. You gotta say ahad, one of the cars, one of the students, one of the houses, one of the teachers. It's always plural, not singular. Okay? And that's where they made the mistake, because they took the word from Hebrew, which means one, they put it in the Arabic, but it doesn't mean one. And that's where the problem is. And the following word, which is as-samad, it's an Aramaic word, which means the gatherer. You know, the keeper, the gatherer.
Yeah.
That's what it means. And yeah, الجامع.
لا نقول مصام الزوزة.
Yeah.
اجمع فلوس.
So if I say this verse in Aramaic, it will mean قل Allah is one, Allah is the gatherer, is the bonder. He bonds people together. He gets people together. That's what it means in Aramaic. But in Arabic, it doesn't mean that.
Yeah, we say تريثا يوثا صمتا بحذا إيثوثا الثالوث الجامع بجوهر واحد.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is in Aramaic. He just talked in Aramaic, okay? And he used the word as-samad because it's an Aramaic word.
And there is sentence in Quran. I would like to ask this question, and please answer me honest. How we can we see the month by our own eye؟ هل نستطيع أن نرى الشهر بأعيننا؟ نقول هذا شهر مريض. هل يصح؟
Did you understand that, Arthur?
We don't see months.
Yeah.
We can look at a month on a calendar, but you don't see a month coming.
Oh, so how Quran said, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْهُ. Whoever he saw the month, let have fast. هل ترجمة مالتي صحيحة؟
Yes.
Thank you.
So the Quran says, whoever sees the month should start fasting. Sees the month. So how can you see it?
How can you see a month?
And Sheikh, what he said to me? Sheikh, he said, hey, سيبويه أفضل عالم على إمام الأئمة هو إيراني الأصل. يسخر مني. أنت يا سيبويه الشهر هنا يعني بيتكلم عن رمضان على القمر. I told him, but the Quran says, الله خلق الشمس والشهر. What is الشهر هنا? He said, no, القمر. Yeah. In Aramaic, فمن, letter sh, it will become s. And opposite in Arabic also. When Arabic Muslim, he said shaytana, we say satana. And opposite, when Arabic say salaman, we say shlama. And now we will read it in Aramaic. فمن ساد منكم الصهر فليصمه. الصهر, it means the moon in Aramaic.
Yeah, they translated it to ash-shahra, which is the month.
And I
So this
ask
word is
Sheikh,
Aramaic, yeah.
and I ask Sheikh, there is in Quran it says one sentence. He said verse ليس هناك آية. لو كانت آية ما كان بإمكاننا أن ننتقدها، ولكن الأخطاء الموجودة هي كلها جمل. He said إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا، يعني 12 قمرا. قال لا فإذا كذبت.
No, shahran, it means month. You know, there's no argument about it.
الصهرة in Aramaic, الصهرة it will be S, شهد it will be S. فمن سهد منكم الصهرة فليصمه. It's correct by Aramaic.
Yeah. Yep.
This word, this is the word, right, Jibril?
Where is it? Yes.
أحد. أحد.
Yeah. قل هو
This
الله
one.
أحد. Yeah.
Apparently in this verse it means any.
And Ahad also, God of Quran, he make a great mistake. In sentence he said, لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله. بين أضيفت إلى أحد، وبين لا تضاف إلى مفرد نهائيا أبدا، لا في زمن القديم ولا الآن ولا إلى يوم القيامة. In English we say, I said between 2 trees or between 1 tree. Which one?
There's no between 1 3.
Huh?
But in Arabic there is. In the Quran there is.
He said لا نفرق بين أحد. أضاف بين إلى أحد وهذا لا يصح. It's impossible. He said من رسله. No, brother. He must cancel this letter, this word from the sentence. لا نفرق أحد من رسله. Okay. لا نفرق بين أحد. هذا الأحد كم واحد. All Arabic scientists language, all imams, they say أحد إنه جمع. So I told the Sheikh, قل هو الله أحد. It means أحد is many. He said no, it's one. You said here لا نفرق بين أحد. أحد here is plural, and here you said it's single. How is that's possible? God, he make great mistake. He cannot make sentence good. And also,
it's a problem.
Yeah, also in Surah Ash-Shura, also 81, and I'll be finished, brother. Surah Ash-Shura 81. He's talking about the Lut. Surah Ash-Shura about Lut. When the angels, they was talking to Lut. And he said at the end of this sentence, he said, وَلَا يَلْتَفِتُ أَحَدٌ مِّنكُمْ إِلَّا إِمْرَأَتَكَ. When he said إِلَّا إِمْرَأَتَ, الفتحة على التاء، أصبحت زوجته مو من أهله، لعد هي منين؟ My wife is from my family or not from my family, brothers and sisters?
No,
anyone
it's from your family.
So how God, he said it's not from my
family? Said, Allah doesn't know. Allah
if
doesn't
he was
know.
If he say God, if he was saying illa imra'atu, this was good.
Which verse is it?
81, Surah Hud 81.
Hud, okay, I thought you said Ashura.
Yeah, Ashura 81.
لا Hud Surah 81. Surah Hud 81 about Lut.
Hud 81. Shura doesn't have 81.
Shura is 51. About other thing we was talking about. There is 3 how you call it, revelation in Islam.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, Arthur. Yeah. So set out with your family during a portion of the night. It says your family. One.
أسر بأهلك بقطع من الليل ولا يلتفت. هو يقول لك أسري بأهلك، بعدين يقول لك الله أكبر إلا امرأتك. امرأة تا الفتحة على التاء، نصب المنصوب المستثنى. يعني هسه راح أقول لك مثال أخي جبريل.
Yeah. It says except your wife.
Your wife is from my family, but here he said it's not from your family. So belongs to which family then?
Yeah, see how it said set out with your family, okay, during a portion of the night, and let not any among you look back, except your wife.
هنا except in Arabic they call it أداة استثناء. إلا أداة استثناء. امرأتك, if he was saying امرأتك, it was correct, but he said إلا امرأتك، يعني أصبح منصوب مستثنى منصوب. يعني أن زوجته مو من أهلها، لا هي منين؟ من اليابان ولا من الفلبين؟ منين هي؟
Yeah. So in Arabic it says imra'atuka. It should be imra'ataka. Again, like ajibtu and ajibta, it's the same thing. So because he said in Arabic imra'ataka, شو هي بالعربي امرأتك؟
مستثنى منصوب مستثنى. يعني لما اقول مثلا انا وانت طلاب مدرسه، انا وانت والاخ هنا والاخ جيمس، يقول لك حضروا، احنا كنا طلاب بالمدرسه، حضروا طلاب كلهم الا جيمس. الا جيمس يقول لك مستثنى منصوب الا جيمس، يعني فتحه على السين اصبح منصوب. لحد هو مو هو طالب من عندنا، يقول لك مثلنا، يقول لك ايه بس هو مو من عندنا، هسه صار مو من عندنا، لعد منين هو؟
Yeah, he's making an exception of the wife, except your wife, but in Arabic it's like the wife is not family because it's got the dialectal marks on it that changes the meaning.
Yeah, the vowel
it
is
means
making
in Arabic that it means in Arabic the wife is not belonging to the family. You see how it says set out with your family, except the wife, but your wife, it's not the family. It's not from the family. That's what it means in Arabic, and not in the Arabic Quran, which is again, it's a grammar error. And they say there's no errors in the Quran. It's perfect grammar, perfect Arabic book, perfect this, perfect that.
I swear to God, if I talk for 1 month every day 10 hours, it will be not finished. The grammar mistake and contradiction between the 10 recitation of Quran. 1 month, 10 hours a day. والله لا طيح هذا الله أكبر وشوك حلقة.
Yeah, there are too many. I know there are far too many. But it is a problem when you, like with English, when you go into English, you're very limited to what you can discuss. But in Arabic, it's an open. The whole Quran is open in front of you in Arabic. Like, you know, when you're debating Arab speakers and all that. But in English, you get limited because grammar is very hard to debate grammar between Arabic and English. When you translate it to English, it loses that effect.
Brother Jibril, that's why they are all Muslims. They are going to English lives, not to Christians Arabic life, yeah? Because they
we still catch them. No, we catch them in English. We catch them, don't worry.
Yeah, okay, brother.
Yeah. And the proof is here. Look, the guy's been open 5 hours now. Only one Muslim came up. Only one.
الإسلام انتهى أكاديميا، انتهى حبيبي.
Because they can't debate. They can't. There's nothing to debate on.
It's finished. Islam is finished.
We closed all the doors.
وخاصة أنا صار لي 40 سنة بتكلم.
Oh, wow.
40 سنة وجها لوجه مع جميع الملل والنحل الإسلامية، وتعرضنا للتهديد وبالقتل فأنا من منطقة إلى أخرى.
Arthur, this guy's been doing this debates in Arabic for 40 years. 40 years. You're on mute, I think.
Oh, sorry, man. You're 40. It's longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, 40 years, and some of it face to face. And he was on Pal Talk and all these other platforms before TikTok. And he's been threatened. He's been all sorts of things. But he's been going for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
وحياة ربي والمسيح شاهد أمام المسيحي العراق وأكراد العراق وعرب العراق وأمام أكراد تركيا وأمام المغاربة وبقية الأمم الأخرى مسكوني بالشارع. قالوا أنت طاير؟ قال أنا. مسكوا يدي قالوا إذا من قلت لك قلت شوف أقول لك أنا عسكري 6 سنين دخلت حرب العراقية الإيرانية وحرب الخليج، فلا تقول لي أنا بابي مامي، أنا مو بابي ودادي مامي، احنا مسيحي شرق. قسما إذا ما شيل إيدك لا خليها بوس أمك. يلا أريد واحد يقتلني.
وين كان هذا؟
بهولندا.
هولندا، اوكي.
حتى جمعتني المسيحيين الأصدقائي كافية طاير أنت بتسوي لك مشكلة تنقتل. قلت لا دعني أرى قوة جمعي عشان لك أورزم منها المحكي. I told them I'll be here every day. I want anyone he will challenge, he will kill me. Okay?
They got him in the street, Arthur. They got him in the street, some Muslims, and they said, you got to stop what you're doing and all that. And they grabbed him by the hand. And he said, listen, I've been in 2 different wars in Iraq. I've been in the army for so many years. You think I'm scared of death? You're threatening me? He said, take your hand off, otherwise I'll shove it up your ASS. He told him. And this was in Holland. And yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been threatened and all sorts of
And
things.
I swear to God, I saw these persons, they were talking to 2 ladies, Holland, about the Islam. And I went, why you are lying to them? Because they don't know Arabic and you are telling that Islam is peace and mercy. انخلع. Don't listen to him. He's a big liar. Because the Quran is not from the God and there is grammar mistake. Is it possible God even make mistake in grammar? They said no. I said, yeah. But he don't tell you that because he know no Arabic.
No,
Like
they
Sheikh
don't.
Al-Arifi is going to church. ماذا رأيك القرآن يا جاهز الرسول؟ القوط الجمع. يعني Arab خاطخ Arab. تعال عندنا. Come to Christians from Eastern. They know Arabic language. And by the way, my name, all they call me the teacher of God. معلم الله أكبر.
Yeah.
والله مئات الآلاف التقينا بهم، وخاصة في أيام البالطوك، أيام العز، أيام أستاذ وحيد وأبونا زكريا وغيرهم. يعني كنا يعني حتى الأساتذة كانوا يتصلون بي تلفونيا. أنت وصلت البيت؟ أقول له بعدين بالطريق. من توصل البيت اتصل بينا حتى نطمن عليك. وكان دائما تحركاتي بالليل. بالليل. نعم.
Interesting.
Talking about the grammar. No one. Even God of Quran, he will run away. Why? Because it's his word. How is possible the subject feminine it became masculine? But just I want to understand this. كيف الفاعل مؤنث يصير فاعل مذكر؟ من خرب الجواد. شلون؟
Yeah, Allah ورسوله أعلم.
And even Rasul, I don't care for the hadith. Bukhari, Confucius, Muslim, I don't care for this. I don't buy it for 1 cent. But I care when Muhammad he was talking and he has grammar mistake when he was talking. الأحاديث التي بها أخطاء نحوية في قراءة الرسول. He said, أتيت خواتم الكلم.
He was رسول أمي.
When they Shia they say no. Muhammad he was he know 72 language.
Languages. Yeah, I
language
know.
72 لغة كان يفهم ابن القحفة شلون 70 لغة أصلا بالجزيرة العربية كان كتلة فوقات بس آرامية
Did
والعربية.
you, Arthur, did you know that?
Yeah, no, I understood everything. Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah.
The Shia Muslim, they say Muhammad spoke 72 languages.
What?
Yes,
72.
72 languages he spoke. At the
Come
time,
on.
when the only people around him, there was only Arabic, Aramaic, and Hebrew. And that was it. Only Arabic, Aramaic, and Hebrew. And Syriac,
Now
probably.
watch this. Watch this. Tell me this is not them deifying him. They claim Jesus only spoke one language, Aramaic, but Muhammad spoke 70 something languages.
72
And then they say they
languages,
make no,
yes.
sure, but they say they make no distinction.
Well, for starters, Jesus was a Hebrew. He was a Hebrew. He was a Jew. So he must have spoken Hebrew.
Hebrew and
And we
Aramaic
know he
also.
spoke, and
And
we
Aramaic.
know he spoke Aramaic, and he
Yeah.
spoke Greek, and he spoke Arabic. We know these languages for sure.
Iparki kaninas na milaw mazitu ediniki losa. Is there is anyone we can speak with him Greek language? Iparki kaninas na milaw mazitu. When one person he came, he said, how Jesus, he said to his mother, hey woman, hey woman, read it in original scripture in Greek, how he said that to her. What he said, I don't know. I don't know how you say that then. انقلع يا رب خاطر خاوي.
What does it say in Greek?
جناي it means سيدتي المبجلة الموقرة هذا هو معناها مو امرأة.
Did you understand that, Arthur?
Sorry, man, what was that? No, I didn't understand.
No. You know how some Muslims, they pick in the Bible, why did Jesus call Mother Mary woman? Have you heard that
Oh,
before?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And our guest is telling us that in Greek, it does not say woman, okay? It says, it's like they glorified in Greek. That's what he called her. Al-Mubajjala.
سيدتي أو سيدتي
سيدتي.
المبجلة الموقرة العزيزة الغالية
Yeah.
هكذا.
The deer, I mean, he's glorifying her, like, it's that's what it says. It's not woman. It's just not. It's lost in the translation.
So, and I told also Sheikh, how is possible when Jesus said, respect your father and mother, أكرم أباك وأمك. How is there? He said this, and he said to his mom, Yamra. So they know nothing, but there is many translation in Arabic for the Bible. There is not correct. There is not correct.
No.
لأن اللغة العربية قاصرة عن الترجمة، قاصرة، ليس هذا معناها الحقيقي. لأنه إنسان كتبها.
Yeah. No, it's lost in the translation. But when you, like, if you want to really understand it, you read it in its original language, if you do speak that language. By the way, this guy speaks Greek, Arthur. He speaks Greek as well. So that's why he's, he knows a little bit more about it. I mean, he speaks Aramaic, he speaks Greek, he speaks Arabic. So he knows all the languages of the Bible. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Because the Aramaic is our original language. Me and him speak the same language. And then we learned Arabic and of course English. So we speak the Aramaic, Arabic, and English. So we cover all bases.
Oh, it's all good. Wait, guys, I think it's 2 o'clock now. I'm going to call it. Thank you so much, Jabril.
My
James,
pleasure, my friend, anytime.
my brother as well in Christ. Wait.
هذا الأخ ما قدمنا لا شاي ولا قهوة ولا ماي ولا شيء. Brother, there is no tea, no coffee. No
No,
coffee,
next
no
time.
tea. زين انا راح انطيكم الشاي بس كل قهوه بدينار. ها قهوه
Yeah.
بدينار. تفضلوا تفضلوا. هاي القهوه.
يلا اوكي. بيعزل هدية
اوكي
كمان.
اوكي حبيبي. اوكي يلا باي باي. God
يلا
bless you
اوكي.
brothers and sisters.
God bless you, brother. God bless you. All right, Arthur. We'll meet again some other time, I'm sure.
Thanks, man. God bless
And
you. Thank you for coming
we'll
up.
see
I
you.
truly appreciate it, bro.
No, my pleasure, mate. Whenever you call on me, I will be there. No problems.
Thank you. To the people that are still here, God bless each and every one of you. I pray that you meet the Father today more than you've met him yesterday. I pray that you find the truth in Jesus Christ and that you might know the truth and that the truth will set you free. God bless you guys. See you all, inshallah, tomorrow. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you, Rappa. God bless you, man. Rod, it was good to see you, my friend. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rapper. God bless you, man. I appreciate it.